Mic
Shit,
check
what?
1 2 1 2.
Never mind. I'm good.
Alright.
Good morning, fellas.
Good morning, my guys.
Good morning, everybody. It's been an eventful 24 hours since the last pod we did, which has
Dude,
still
that's
not been
crazy.
released.
That's crazy.
We
Has
dropping
been
a we dropping a 2-pack.
I said,
Mic
word,
check.
word.
Yeah,
it
we
has
drop.
been crazy.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
how was everybody's night?
Shit.
Wonderful. It was long, but it was cool. I was party.
Facts.
Yeah,
I didn't even catch the fight. I saw a little bit of it. Like,
I heard you in that old
yeah,
man party.
the ladies love me.
He getting down. Yeah, he was getting jiggy with it last night.
Nigga was dancing with a bunch
Yeah?
of your hate
Old
that
man
time.
move, yeah.
This nigga funny, yeah.
Where you was at? What the
This
hell?
nigga getting cheeky with it.
Yeah. You
Oh.
know them nursing homes have parties every now and
Oh
then.
my God. No way. You was watching a fight over there, bro?
Yo, don't listen to this guy.
He had a special
You'll walk in circles if you listen to him.
he had a special evening for
He
the
said at the old
50 and
folks
over.
at the
Nah,
senior
you
center.
funny for that shit, bro.
This nigga
He
hilarious.
was not
Yeah,
watching the
hey,
fight. He was
hey,
playing
hey,
bingo
look,
or
they
That
something.
nigga
served
was
us.
playing bingo. Where
Hey,
you was?
they served us Jello.
I'm dead.
You get you get the vanilla pudding?
They didn't even give me a spoon with my shit. What the fuck I was supposed to?
They gave you that little plastic shit that made
Yeah,
the little
what am I
baby
supposed
food.
to? What am I supposed to do? Eat this shit with my hands?
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
yo, y'all funny as hell. Now, my man's had like a little birthday joint last night, so I went through
Nah,
there.
that's fire.
It was live though. There was a lot of chicks in that bitch. I'll tell you that.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
me and Luz was watching a fight. We got home late as hell.
Those are the dawn.
Yeah, I ain't get home till like 3. What up, bro? And smoked another L before I went to sleep.
I was up watching
Yeah,
the
that's
fight.
probably around the time I went to sleep.
I'm
I
not
went to
gonna
sleep
lie,
around
that fight was
3.
fire.
Yeah, it
I
was.
was I was watching the fight on my phone, and
That's what I did. I caught a little bit of the live stream, but I was at the party, so I couldn't really get deep into it. I saw like 2 rounds.
yeah, around round 10, I started dozing off, and I woke up
Yeah.
thinking round 12 is about to start, and that just
It
Figure
was
round 12.
12 rounds, right? I'm tripping. Because I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie,
It
I was
was.
kind of. I was standing up watching the fight outside and I was dozing off after a
Oh yeah,
while.
I was outside. Oh,
Yeah,
word.
we was
Yeah.
outside.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Canelo fought last night. Munguia and
Right,
Canelo.
right.
Thoughts on the fight? Canelo wins unanimous decision.
Okay, so the first couple rounds of the fight, that man was getting touched. Don't get me wrong, I like how he was playing defense, but homeboy was breaking through Canelo's defense and he was
Defense.
hitting him with that jab. So he was getting a lot of points. And I was telling Jonathan, yo, Canelo better start doing something because he's getting points off him
He
right
gonna
now.
lose by points, right?
Nah,
Right.
facts,
Um,
bro.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he was losing like the first 2, 3 rounds off
I
points.
Into
agree.
the fourth he was, yeah.
I agree, but the way I
Yeah,
was
I think
looking
I
at
saw
it,
like round 4 and 5.
the way I was looking at it was, I agree with what you said. But I was looking at it how Floyd used to fight. Like the first 2, 3, 4 rounds, he was kind of just measuring his opponent, seeing where this fight was
Sizing them
going.
up. Yeah, seeing how they
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
was.
what I
operate.
was telling Lewis. He's studying him right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, Munguia came out swinging. He was fast. He looked strong. He didn't look
yeah.
scared going. He was going at him in the first few rounds, but I knew at some point Canelo's
It
just
was gonna change.
precision was gonna kick in,
Yeah, he was gonna
and
figure out how to get around them. Like, all right, hold up. All
yep,
right, I
and
see
that's
what's
exactly what
happening.
happened.
I
Round
see
four.
what's happening. Yeah, because
Mhm.
when I was watching, what I saw, because again, I seen the least out of all of y'all. But what I was looking at, it would look kind of like even match. Like it was nobody was really whooping nobody ass when the couple rounds I caught. It was kind of like an even exchange.
Initially, yeah,
Yeah,
initially.
Well, the first couple of rounds, yes, but
yeah.
after
But
a
say I don't,
while,
I don't remember which rounds I caught. I think it was 4 and 5 or 3 and 4 or
I
something
think
like
he
that.
caught him on the fourth, right?
he
Round
caught him
four, he
like,
dropped him.
yeah, yeah.
Round four, he
Yeah,
dropped him, and once he dropped him, I knew exactly what this fight was gonna be, and
Right,
it went as expected.
right.
right.
Nah, but
No, I had
Canelo
Canelo
shit
winning,
talking
but
at
I
the
figured
end
it
is
would be a
the
good fight.
funniest.
The what?
Canelo shit talking at the end is the funniest shit ever, yo.
I love it.
I
He
didn't
said,
see
"I'm
that. I didn't see
Mexican."
that part. I didn't see that part.
He
Yeah, I
told us
figured
he's
Canelo was
Mexican.
gonna win though. I
it's,
figured it would be a good fight though.
it's his accent. That should be having me dying. It's
He
so
said I'm
funny, yo.
Mexican.
Yeah, you got that AC on or some shit. It sound like a
Nah,
he
yeah.
cutting the grass. He
Let me
cutting the
move out.
grass.
Yeah, let me
yeah.
change locations over here. I'm in the backyard chilling.
Hmm.
Nigga, I'm at work. I'm cutting the grass, motherfucker.
I can hear the birds chirping. Like this man usually have
Yo,
the
word
birds
look.
chirping in the
Hey,
back. Yo,
hey,
that last episode I wasn't there had me dying with the birds. It's funny because when you said, yo, this fucking bird, I looked around to see if it was me because I thought it was my like my area that I kept hearing that
right,
bird. I didn't know it was in the
right.
pod. Cause I was
Yeah.
walking in the street down the
Yeah,
block
he
and
said I
kept
didn't know it
hearing
was in the
birds.
pod.
And then I heard Kevin, yo, I'm gonna kill that fucking bird. I'm like, oh, so it's in
Yo,
the pod.
this
yeah.
dumbass nigga named that shit the episode Birdman. I can't believe
Yeah.
Oh
this
shit.
nigga's an asshole. He
Yeah,
don't Birdman.
you know these old people like to go to the park and feed the birds and shit with the little bird names and all
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Birdman. This
That ain't
nigga's
not
funny.
alone.
Yeah.
Yo,
Hey yo, but look, today nigga, it's rainy today. Ain't no birds outside, motherfucker.
there
Niggas,
you go. They
niggas
hiding.
stay in the
Yeah, I
house.
hear a
Hey,
bird
Now
somewhere.
it's
you
my
having a
turn. It's
sad
my
day because
Oh,
you
turn.
can't feed the
that's him.
bird.
That's him, Cam. That ain't
Yeah,
me.
that's me now.
Alright.
But nah,
It's
man.
Louis.
Hold on. Let's not jump off the Canelo real quick. I feel like we
Hold
about
on though,
to.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Louis practicing because he about to be pushing 30. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
L Beard says he's fucking 42 at least.
Yo,
On
I'm so
God.
done with this guy.
Plus the Navy, another 5 years.
The other day he went to the store and somebody asked him for ID and I was like, "Are you dead ass?"
Yo, right?
Like, you think this man looks
Yo,
younger than 21?
always.
Like, you think this nigga look younger than 21?
I always
Yeah,
get
these niggas is
ID'd, yo.
jokes. These niggas is jokes. They be IDing like what?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
Yo,
that shit.
Fucking
somebody
yeah.
ID'd me the other day and I laughed. The lady looked at me like I was crazy. I just cried. She was like, "What?
Yeah, I
What's
was
funny?"
with Derek. It happened to Derek too. I was like,
Yo, that's right. I said, "Yo, sweetheart, that's
he went to go
flattering."
buy his. He went to. This is how you know. You should have known he was of age. He asked for Al Capone with a ginger ale.
But when Derek got AIDS though, he was smiling though. He was
That
like,
sound like
yeah.
if that don't sound like a Vietnam vet to me.
Yo,
Yeah, really,
yeah,
yo,
he was a
that's a
Vietnam
good
vet.
point. That's
He
a
said
good point.
propose with with his fucking ginger ale.
And you hear what I'm getting ID'd for? Not even alcohol. It's a fucking Al Capone,
Hey,
man.
yo, for Al Capone,
That's
hey, yo,
crazy.
I had to laugh. I said, "Sweetheart, I'm flattered. Like I know I look young, but goddamn, bitch, I don't look 18. Like, come on, my nigga.
Yeah, she was trying to
Bitch,
put a sugar
I
daddy up
had to
in
tell
there
the
and
bitch.
shit.
I ain't even had my license on yet. I'm like, bitch, I was 18 in 1999. Like, stop playing with me. Like, the fuck, I got pubic hair older than you.
Well, but let's get back to the Canelo fight.
Right.
I want to talk a little bit about pre-fight. Him and
You talk.
Oscar, him and Oscar going at it in the press conference.
Ooh,
That was funny.
yeah, that was hilarious.
That was funny. I didn't expect it, but it was funny.
I know they hate each other and they've hated each other
He
for
said, "I
Oh
know they hate
yeah, they
each other."
hate each other. Yeah,
they've hated each other for the
for a
last 15
minute.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what
Honestly,
does that? What does
if
that
I
stem from?
I could, man, if I was Canelo, I wouldn't like Oscar De La Hoya neither.
Canelo was signed to Golden Boy in his earlier
Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay,
in the
all right.
early years of his career. He was signed to Golden Boy, and
I didn't
seemingly
know that. Okay.
he left Golden Boy without much to say. And over the years, a couple things came out here and there, and the way Canelo's tone was,
Hmm.
it sounded like he
Yeah,
was
issues.
like Oscar was trying to play him, on the business side or something, and that's been a ongoing thing with De La Hoya.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but this ain't the first time we heard that about De La Hoya, bro, and his
Yeah,
management.
even Floyd used to have the same kind of beef with Oscar,
Problem with De
saying
La
they
Hoya. Yep,
robbed people and all that shit.
yep. In the beginning of his career. Yep, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I did think it was bold that he said all that shit about him when he was 2 feet away from him.
Nah,
Yo,
I liked it. I liked it.
word,
Don't get me wrong. I'm a
word.
Canelo fan all day, but
Like I
I've
don't give
seen
a fuck, nigga.
Yeah, and a pink and to say that shit to a man who is the best pound for pound boxer for the last decade, wearing a pink suit.
and you've been retired for a minute. It's funny
Right.
because I seen my parents took me to see Oscar De La Hoya fight when I was a baby. It's crazy.
Word.
Who do you
Yeah.
think would have won in both their primes? That's a topic.
Canelo.
That's a good one. I don't know. I'm about to say, yeah, right now I feel like De La
Eh,
Hoya is too
it's
old.
tough.
But if they was in a prime, it might go different. But
Actually, in
It's
a
tough.
prime, it could be Oscar if it's
that's
prime. But as as they progress through their mid boxing career, I'm pretty sure Canelo would have had the ropes on him.
Well, Oscar beat Floyd around that whole fight, even though Floyd won. It was it wasn't so unanimous, like a unanimous win for Floyd.
Right.
That was a tough
yeah,
fight.
it was a fight.
So
It
I'm
was a
gonna
fight.
I'm gonna watch that
and
fight
Floyd,
one more time. Actually,
I think he just landed more.
what was his record?
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
He's faster than Oscar, so he
What was
landed
his
Well,
more
Jay
punches.
record?
Jay is the executive AI over here, so he should know.
Nah, it's
Oh,
hard
all
for me to
right.
give an opinion because I ain't even watched De La Hoya like that. You feel
What's
me?
the record? What's the
Oh,
record?
word. He said I ain't even watched that.
What's Oscar De La Hoya's record before he retired?
Retired.
He had losses on his record. I know that.
Yeah, he lost. He
I
lost.
want to know.
Let me see.
I thought we
Mr.
had an AI.
AI.
Yeah, Jay is asleep still.
Mm.
Nah, you can. He's 39-6.
Oh,
Oh, okay. There
He
you
had a
go.
few losses. He had a few losses.
Hey, yo, if
You
I
said
could
he only
make,
got to 39 wins. Yeah, you
if
funny
I
as
could
shit.
make,
yeah,
if
that's pretty. Well, that's eh.
I wish I could put use AI to make Jay my Siri.
Yeah, you're dumb. Yeah.
For real,
I'm dead.
Nigga be time, bro.
yo, like imagine
Nigga,
you
Jay,
driving,
play. Jay,
imagine
play
you
Family
driving and you
Matters.
miss, imagine you driving and you miss your exit, and then it's Jay's voice saying, "Yo, where the fuck you going, fam? You dead ass right now?"
Yo, you just missed the
Hey, my
exit.
Yo,
nigga,
that's
put your phone down,
hilarious.
bro. Pay attention.
Yo, bro, you just missed the exit, son.
That shit be funny as hell.
Yo, you
Yeah,
dead
I
ass,
think
son. Make a U-turn right
That's not
39-6.
now.
valid,
And
bro.
you
That's
missed
not
a U-turn
valid.
too, bro.
Yeah,
Word.
just
But
pull
yeah,
over.
the fight went as expected for me. Canelo really
Yeah, I thought.
poised. I see a lot of what Crawford does in Canelo, where he's just so poised that he hits you with the right punch at the right time. Like he's really clinical like that. It's hard to beat him. His head movement is crazy. He has a lot of power on his punch, and he has precision when he catches boxes. When he goes against the ropes, he's looking
Oh
for that end.
yeah. As
He's
matter
looking for that end, and he
as,
always catches it
as
every
matter of fact,
every fight.
yes. I was telling Jonathan, oh, Canelo's going to the ropes. Watch this, watch this.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's exactly what when he hit homeboy with that punch, the same Tank Davis punch.
yep,
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
Right
nigga
there.
punch
I
with a
literally called that
flow.
out. I was like, oh, watch this, watch this. Yo, is
yep.
it me? And or question I don't know, I'm questioning my boxing knowledge and shit. Or view. But did he switch up his fighting style a little bit?
He did, he did.
He did,
Okay, I'm
yeah.
not tripping.
I was looking at the same thing. I saw him fighting in Southpaw at some point, and he switched back a
Mm.
couple times mid fight. I
That
noticed
right,
that.
that right
That was
punch he threw, if he while he was falling, if Canelo would have caught him with that left, I think he would have been done for right there. Cause he missed, he swung, but he missed that second one, or he hit him on like in the body.
he hit him with the overhand left, and then the uppercut with the right, and that's what dropped him in round four. And then from there on, it was he just put on a clinic the rest of the
'Cause
fight.
I was peeping. I'm like, yo, bro, if that last shot would have connected, this nigga would have been seeing Tweety Bird, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on still in boxing. There's a lot of news in boxing this week. I know we'll touch up on the Drake and Kendrick beef a little bit. I mean, the other pod is gonna come out along with this one, but there's a lot in boxing this week. I guess we could start with Ryan. He's allegedly they're saying that
Disgrace.
he failed the drug test.
Disgrace.
Yeah, but
Pack
I
him
don't
up.
know. I
Nah,
low key
Pack
believe
him up.
Ryan talking about inside job though.
One at a
Nah.
time. One at a time. One at a time. Jay,
Der-
go ahead or mute your mic.
Derek said
You want me to
pack
go?
him
Oh,
up.
yeah,
Derek
you want
said
me to go
pack him
first?
up. I disagree. Go
Derek,
ahead.
go first. Go
All right,
first.
check this out, man. You know why I say pack him up? Y'all can have y'all rebuttal. It's cool. But listen, my nigga, this is how I look at it, y'all. There's no way in hell, my nigga, you you put a substance in your body and you don't know about it. How? Like you consume what you consume, whether that's food, whether it's drugs, whatever that may be. How do you have something in your body that you don't know about, my nigga? So I don't understand when not just him, whoever gets caught with a steroid or some type of substance, and they're like, "Huh? How do I don't know. How did that happen?" Like, bruh, come on, my nigga.
Well,
This
it
shit ain't
wasn't
rocket science.
steroid use in question.
I heard it was a steroid, a type of
Nah,
steroid. I
it's
don't fucking know.
It was a
go ahead,
supplement.
Kev. This is supplement.
It was
But
it was
like what? Like creatine? Like what?
Nah,
When you
a
say supplement, like
chemical.
what do
It
you
was
mean?
a chemical
it was
used in one of the supplements
I
he was
forgot what
taking.
it's called.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
So the drug in question is called Ostarine.
Oh, I was way off.
It helps with combat bone and muscle wasting in people suffering from a range of debilitating diseases and aging.
Shit, I
So
need
it's
that shit.
so Derek probably takes the same
My bones is good. God damn.
Hey, keeps
My
your
ankle, all that.
motherfucking it keeps your dick hard all night. It's
Basically,
like,
that's why this nigga. That's why he's. But honestly, I don't think if it's true.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
that
it's
affects.
true.
I don't
I
think
don't.
that affects boxing. I think
Is
boxing.
this actually true, bro?
Well,
Or is this another fake rumor?
that's another thing to touch up on. But first off, I want to say Ostarine, from what it reads, I don't think that's enough to affect your ability in the ring. I think the boxing committee for a couple years now has been real anal with certain, supplements and shit. It takes a lot to get your body to a certain weight. It takes a lot to stay in that peak weight
hmm
before the fight, and I think supplements are probably needed in a lot of these instances.
adjusting your weight, shit.
Yeah, just to be ready for a fight. I think the amount of training that they do and all that, they need some kind of diet, some specific supplements and shit
A
to help out with
healing.
that. So I think
It's like when you take proteins after working out, it's to heal as
it's
well.
this isn't roids. This isn't roids that he's on.
Nah, it
Okay.
don't sound like it.
But aside from that, yes. To answer your question, L, they're saying yeah, this is confirmed from the committee that he failed this test. He asked for the B sample that he sent. We still haven't heard anything from that. I just think it was funny that they would release that after the fight, which is what Tank was
Yeah,
Yeah,
also
right.
exactly
saying.
my point.
Like,
Yeah,
shouldn't it be before the fight when that shit's about to go down?
exactly.
I was
I
talking
Exactly.
to
don't.
Bassie, our friend who has been boxing for a couple years now. He says that they usually test about a week before the fight, so the results usually come in after the fight. I think that's complete bullshit. I think they shouldn't do that.
That's bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit.
And the fact that Haney set up a whole press conference with ESPN the very next day to Tank's point, because Tank was saying that he's like they set up a whole interview on ESPN the same day that shit came out. The shit just smells fishy, and it looked like they just fishing for an excuse for the loss.
It is, bro. Exactly my
Mm.
point. That's why I'm like, I was trying to argue Derek earlier. If you ain't know, I don't know. I think it's like they're trying to get more out of it than what they're squeeze more juice out of it than what it really is.
Yeah, pause. But
Mm.
Oh man, pause.
but it's like I said, my beliefs with everything when it come to politics, when it come to music, the music industry, when it come to entertainment field, boxing,
Sports,
whatever the
yeah,
case is,
sports,
I
and
always follow the money. And there was a lot of money invested in Devin Haney being undisputed champion in the last weight class, being undefeated. I think they were
Yeah, it
banking on him
was
staying
a
undefeated for a long
lot.
time, and I think this
Yeah,
is this is a way for them to keep his credibility. Like, yeah, he
yeah,
lost, but the other guy was on drugs or some
yeah.
shit
They're
like that.
trying to discredit.
Yeah, they're trying to
Devin
discredit the law.
Haney, what I
The
realized
win.
is a protected boxer, bruh. And
Yep.
honestly, after his performance last time, boo, I'll get in the ring with him right now. I swear to God, I will.
Mhm.
Nah, I'm dead ass. I think I could take Devin Haney, bro.
Yeah, it looks.
After that
Well,
shit.
I need some of that shit you smoking, my nigga.
since you're saying that shit, since you're saying
That
that,
nigga's a professional boxer.
Hold up, real
It's
quick. That shit.
called
This shit reminds me of something. This shit reminds me of something that.
exaggeration.
This just
Mm.
reminds me of a scenario that was presented between me and Derek a couple years ago. Derek, I need you to stay quiet for a second and let everybody go before you go. So J, L, I asked y'all. Let me ask Jay first, and then L, because L has military experience, so he probably feel like he could take anybody. Jay,
Nigga, I'm not taking nobody from a boxing arena. Y'all
hold up, hold
stupid,
up.
y'all think.
Okay, let me present this scenario. If you got in the octagon
And the
right now,
octagon, that's even worse.
hold
He
up,
sit
right
in
now,
the octagon.
Yeah,
hold
that's
up,
funny because we did it.
hold up. Let me ask the question.
Yeah,
Niggas
funny.
can't.
Jay, if you got in the octagon
I'm getting cooked.
right now, like let's say you
Said I'm
got eight
getting
weeks to
cooked.
prepare, regardless, right? If you got in the octagon right now, and your opponent is Ronda Rousey.
That bitch is squashing me, nigga. What you talking about?
Okay,
And
okay,
everybody in here.
okay. L, you think you could beat Ronda Rousey in the octagon?
Y'all niggas is crazy.
I had this conversation with a couple motherfuckers on a shit when I was on deployment. That's how boy we was. And honestly, if you don't think you could take a female John down in the
This nigga, here
UFC,
we go with this manly
you
bullshit.
Thank
Nah,
you,
nah, let
sir.
me
I'm
you
elaborate.
agreeing with
tripping.
This
shit.
Don't
bitch
get me
trains,
wrong. Don't get me
this
wrong.
bitch trains every
Most of them
single
are,
day.
most of them. Chill
Thank
out.
you,
Most
sir.
of them. I know that. I know that.
Thank you,
And
sir.
honestly, I was in y'all side until
Fuck,
my boy.
nigga.
I wish my boy was in this podcast right now. He would.
The
What he
He
fuck?
said?
argued this shit perfectly.
What
He
he
changed
said that
my
changed your
mind,
mind, nigga.
bro. All right, maybe you go get knocked out by one of them. Not all of them gonna beat my ass. I tell you that.
But we talking
Ronda
about Ronda
Rousey.
Rousey right now though.
Ronda
Man.
Rousey specifically.
Yes.
Go
Let
ahead,
me
y'all finish.
train, bruh. Let me train. Fuck it.
Y'all finish.
Let me
Nigga, that
train, bruh.
bitch heavy as hell. He
Let
gonna
me
Yeah.
come over
train,
here
bruh.
chasing after your ass.
Yeah.
As a trained killer,
Let me
you
train,
think
bruh.
that she
Bro.
won't
Fucking with her
beat the
dildo,
dog shit
nigga.
out of you?
I will beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey, nigga. Fuck is you
Nah,
talking about,
bro.
nigga?
Yeah, bruh.
Fuck
Let
is you
me
talking about?
train.
That bitch
Nah,
can't
y'all
Yeah.
take my
wild.
punches. Listen, my nigga.
Bro, you
She
know,
can't take my punches.
look
Maybe
at
she
her
could take
weight.
yours.
Look at her weight, bro.
She could
This
take
nigga,
yours.
Go,
we talking about
hey,
a
AI,
professional
check her
boxer at the
weight.
end of the day,
Check.
women
Yes,
or
Yeah.
yes,
How
I
much she weigh?
understand.
transgender
How
or
much
not,
she weigh?
nigga.
Hey yo, how much she weigh?
Exactly.
If you had to weigh,
Exactly.
I'll break her chin,
Go,
nigga.
AI.
Is
Go
you
check that
crazy?
weight.
How much she weigh?
if y'all go into the
Nigga,
It don't
scenario,
go
even
ahead, AI.
matter to
hold up,
me.
we're in the
She
scenario
not
we're
gonna be
present
able to
in the
take a punch from
hypothetical.
us.
In a hypothetical,
Bro, I used to
y'all have
box,
to
my
fight in the
nigga.
same weight
My
at the
shit's
same weight.
sharp. My shit's sharp.
Well, nah, that's not what was said.
In a hypothetical, y'all gotta fight in the
We could fight
octagon
at
at
the
the same
same
weight.
rate. Yeah, listen, dog.
And that's even worse. I'll probably
She
still even
can't
dog her even
take
more.
my punches. She
On
can't take
God.
my punches. That's it.
On God, bro. She's not gonna be
That's
able to
it.
take my
It don't
punch.
matter.
That
And I
nigga
could
is
take hers.
fat.
And I could take hers. That's where
Y'all
the
are
fight.
fucking
That's where
crazy.
the fight.
Bro,
That's where
you
the fight
talking to two niggas
differentiates.
that hit the gym. Y'all niggas don't hit the gym.
Right, bro. And you talking to a nigga that used to box for real. I was in
Nigga hit
Kobe
the gym
gloves.
for one day, now he
Hold up,
claiming he
y'all.
hit the
Y'all
gym.
think? Y'all
One
think?
day?
Yeah,
You tripping.
yo, Derek.
I
Listen,
did.
I got a six
I,
pack, my
you
nigga.
tripping,
At
bro.
Derek
42
can't.
years
Yo,
Nah,
old.
he
Derek
talking to
got.
me.
Hold
He
up.
tripping for
Hold
that
up.
one.
Hold up. One
I
at
got
a
a
time.
six pack at
One at a
42
time.
years old.
Derek got
Yeah.
it. Derek is in pain currently because he has arthritis and it's fucking raining. If he can't take the rain, what makes you think he's gonna take Ronda Rousey in the octagon?
That's
Bro,
what I'm saying.
training,
Bro.
Bro,
bro. He's training.
That's a manly shit that niggas got
Bruh.
in their
man,
heads right
ego.
now.
That's
Cause
super
Ronda Rousey,
machismo bullshit that y'all be
Bruh.
on.
she
Y'all
fucking me
niggas
up,
Bruh.
my
scary,
nigga.
bro.
So
I ain't
let her fight.
scary. I'm just
Let her fight me
real.
on a sunny
I don't
day.
gotta lie.
How about that? Let her fight me on a sunny day when I ain't in pain. I'll break her chin, nigga. I ain't worrying about it. When
On
I can hop
God,
on them
appreciate you,
sunny days when
Derek.
I can hop a gate and do a flip, I'll break her chin.
Y'all
Like
are
I said,
fucking
These
crazy.
niggas
I've been
Who
an
for the
tripping,
buck?
athlete.
bro.
There's women out
I've
here
been an
that can fuck
athlete
any
my
nigga
whole
up
life.
type shit.
I've
Y'all
been an
niggas.
athlete my whole life. Maybe you
I
niggas
get
wasn't. I played
right,
basketball,
right,
football,
exactly.
baseball,
I've been
boxing, nigga.
exactly
I'm athlete.
active.
Fuck is you talking
I
about?
throw
Y'all
hands
could
too,
y'all could
Ain't
carry
yeah.
on.
no bit.
Nah,
Ain't no
niggas be thinking
bitch.
they
Bro,
invincible, bro.
I'm
Not
just
at all.
I done threw hands with
Not at
niggas
all.
bigger than me
Right.
and
I'm about to
older.
say you
Come
think I
on,
ain't right.
man.
I'm from the hood. Like this is what I did.
Shit though.
Nah, but
I already said what I said about Ronda Rousey. She's fucking me up, bro.
Let's
I
move
just feel
on.
like, bro,
Let's
I've
move
been
on.
stole by niggas that's over 200 pounds. Like she's not knocking me out.
Get
Like
closer to the
Nigga,
phone, Derek.
Oh, my
trans
fault. Can you hear me?
trans
Because I came out on the porch now. You can hear me?
transgender
Nah,
woman,
but the
whatever
huge
it is,
factor
if she a
is
professional fighter, nigga, that's different, bro.
I understand the training and all. Trust me, me, Derek, definitely understand that.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not. I'm not.
But
It's not a slight to her, bro. It doesn't mean she's not good. It just means, bro, she don't have the power to knock me the fuck out. That's what that means.
yeah,
And I have the power to knock her the fuck out. It
A
doesn't
hundred
mean
percent,
I'm
but
more skilled than her or any of that.
Well,
But when you
anybody
come to
got to fight a
fighting, bro,
chance.
yeah. But when it
Anybody got
comes
to
to
fight a
fighting,
chance.
it's about endurance. Who's gonna take the most pain?
yeah.
That's really what it comes down to, bro.
Well,
You
you
could
got to
be
connect.
Mayweather nice, but if Mayweather can't knock out that motherfucking opponent, he's gonna lose.
You know,
Anybody
You
matter
got
of
to
fact,
fight a
matter of fact,
chance.
the
Derek
older
got a
I get,
good point. Now
the
that you
older I
said that,
get,
Derek.
Hold up, Jay. Go.
the
Go
older
ahead.
I
go ahead,
get.
y'all go ahead.
Let Jay go. Let Jay go.
Uh,
Now I was gonna say that Derek got a good point. Now let me say this: we're not used to taking shots every single day. This bitch is in there taking every single day training. That's the purpose of training. So she's gonna be obviously the one to take the more shots. So either way, if that's the case, you're gonna get fucked.
but we going through that
No,
phase
you
too,
have a
though.
point, but here's where your point is
We
off.
training
She don't
too.
get punched on by men. That's
Exactly.
the difference. We are stronger than women, sir.
A
Yeah, but
hundred
you
percent, a hundred
anybody
percent.
in
But
a
there's
You know
fight.
some
what?
Me
women
not
out
Some
working
of
there
out,
that
I'm
us
is.
stronger
are.
than a girl,
Some
bro.
of
Any
us
Let's stop
are.
anybody in a
being
fight got
slack.
Some of us
anybody in a
are.
fight got a fighter's chance. The thing is, like
Exactly.
to what Jay's saying, she's a skilled fighter who's fought the best of the best
Exactly.
in MMA. You're gonna have a hard time even trying to connect with her.
That's just the manly thing
Nah,
that
not me.
niggas
I'm
is afraid.
fast.
Oh, I did by a girl, by a girl, by a girl.
Nah, it's
Nah,
not
bro.
that.
Yeah,
It's not that. It's just the
It's
strength
not that.
factor.
Yeah,
It's the
I'm not
strength
talking.
factor,
Yeah.
bro. They're not stronger than us. And I
That's a
know
hundred
she
percent true.
can't
But there's
take my
some
I'm
that
punch,
gonna
but I
are.
can
disagree
take
with
hers.
Derek there
That's
because
all.
I'm starting to see what it is some women are stronger than men, and
No,
some men
you're right.
are weaker than
You're right.
women, and
You're
that's
A
right.
it.
hundred
You're right.
percent.
But
Well, not me
honestly,
though. Not me.
knowing you, Derek, you're a little older. There's the older I get, you know what I'm saying? Especially all the years I had to be physically active. I'm pretty sure y'all have been too. There's such thing as core strength, and like you know when they say, "Oh, he got that old man strength,"
That grown man strength. Yes,
bro.
I know
That's a
exactly what
thing,
you're talking
bro.
about,
Yeah,
bro. It is a
exactly,
thing.
exactly. You
And
we
older,
can move
I
on.
so
know.
We can move
so
on.
I
Let's
this
go.
know.
nigga tight. This nigga tight.
No,
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 Go ahead.
I'm
Kevin.
not
We
The
tight. We
good.
just
only
got we
strength,
just
the
got a
only
lot to
strength
talk about.
this nigga Kevin got is in his legs. I'll knock you the fuck
Hold
out,
on
Kev.
though.
Instead of his
What's your
leg.
side, Kevin?
What was
Instead of
that?
his leg.
You probably kick the shit out of me, but I'll knock you the
He
fuck out in a
said,
boxing match.
He said his
you
strength is
gotta,
What
in
you
did
his
gotta
Jay
say
ask?
leg.
Go
your
ahead, try
piece.
that
Oh,
UFC shit on
what did
me.
Jay say?
Now that you
You
gotta say
better
your
off.
piece now.
Huh?
You better off trying to UFC with me.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
You gotta say your piece now about what you think if you gonna beat Ronda Rousey ass or what.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Ronda Rousey, yo, I'm with
No,
Jay. I'm with Jay.
Kev is gonna say he gonna lose. We had this discussion way before this pod.
Yeah, funny as
I'm
your
with
niggas be
Jay.
Yeah.
having
I'm with
green
Jay.
podcasts.
She might
Nah,
not
this was
knock me
years
out.
ago,
She might
Jay.
not have the power to knock me out, but
Nah,
she
you
gonna fucking
You know
crazy.
what's crazy? I was
How
in
much
your
you
side
Hey,
weigh?
at one point, and then I
hey,
thought
Kev.
about it.
yo. She put you in one of them leg locks. You done for.
Yeah,
Hey,
100%.
Kev.
Don't
Then
get
we
in
had
it.
this conversation like years ago when we still worked at whatchamacallit. This is how long ago me and him had this conversation.
Yeah.
This is a
That's,
minute ago.
Oh, I
It's
had this
true.
conversation like 3 years
hey,
That's
ago.
why he
I got a
told me don't
whole
say nothing until the end.
I got a whole list. I got a whole list of shit of just stories to tell when the pod gets low, and every now and then one of these
Yeah, this
gonna come
nigga
out.
funny.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
this nigga funny as hell, right?
Bro, like, what's her
Like that
weight and what's
dumbass
her
picture this
height,
nigga
bruh?
had.
Let's
Come
get to
on.
Floyd though, cause we got mad shit
Yeah,
to
we
talk.
can move
Yeah,
on.
yeah, go ahead. We'll move. We'll move.
What do y'all think about Floyd? Allegedly he's stuck in Dubai, from what Tank is saying. You know they had their
That's crazy, yo,
back and forth.
for the situation. What's going
I
on, Chief?
believe it.
Apparently it looked like
Yes,
Floyd,
sir.
somebody in Floyd's camp stole some jewelry or some shit over there, and he's been tied up over there trying to negotiate his way out of that shit.
Shit. I mean, there's no proof. We believe it because we know how the industry works, but
He's still
I
stuck
don't
over there.
know.
He been over there for a while now.
I don't know, bro. I mean, all I know is that them
And
niggas from Dubai do
it
not
didn't
fucking play.
it
Yeah,
didn't
they
come
don't
out
play.
his mouth neither. It was Tank talking
Bro,
shit.
y'all
So
don't think y'all
it's probably
understand.
true.
I don't think y'all understand. This shit is serious.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, it
listen,
is
listen,
I
internationally they
know.
don't give
listen.
a fuck
They
about that
said
shit.
that
I
nigga
know.
been, they said that nigga been there for 60 days. Let's get that clear. And I get it. Mayweather's mad rich, whatever. He gave the bread to a dude to get the shit for him. This is how the story allegedly went. And the
Nah.
dude basically dipped on Mayweather, like cut off all the communication, so Mayweather can't get in touch with the nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they want they don't. It's not the money because Mayweather could pay. You know, he could pay for. They want the piece.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the problem. And the guy got the piece, and he cut Mayweather off. So Mayweather can't get the piece because he don't know where this nigga at. Like, so if
Mm.
They
they want,
yeah,
bro, you know, this ain't America. Them niggas would be like, man,
right,
we keeping you. You
right.
ain't got the fucking piece, bitch. You here? Like,
Over,
that's real.
overseas is not like over here.
That's
They don't give a
real.
fuck
That's
about
a
that
Yeah.
fact.
celebrity shit. They don't give a fuck
Yup.
about
Yo, I'm
shit.
telling
That
you,
shit
Yup. I've
remind
man.
me
been
of
out there.
that shit reminds me of two different instances. One with
That's
Esco. Remember
crazy.
DJ Esco got locked up,
Yup. 56. Yup.
Oh
I was thinking about that. Yup.
yeah,
and
yeah.
and the other thing that it reminds me of is one of them ball kids.
Brit.
What was
Brit.
the middle child's name? I forget his name.
I was thinking about Brittany too.
And Brittany Griner,
Um,
right? There's another one,
yeah.
Leangelo, Leangelo,
right?
Leangelo Ball. Remember he
Yeah,
got caught
yeah.
stealing
When they
shit in
got
China.
stealing in China, yep.
Yeah, like
And the Brittany Griner shit, all that shit is
ASAP
overseas.
Rocky. That's another one.
ASAP
ASAP,
Rocky,
yeah.
yep. When he got caught up, yep.
Yeah, these celebrities walk around with a lot of privilege in America, and because they got money and they got some kind of stain, they think they could get out of shit. But when it comes to
Across the
overseas shit, they
world, they
don't
don't
play
care
that
about your celebrity status. They don't.
shit.
Yeah.
They don't
Facts.
give a fuck about none of that shit. So yeah,
That
I
and
don't,
that's why I like that type of like I always say I want to go to Japan and fuck around, even move out there. Cause the way I move is like I respect no matter what. And out here, niggas don't respect, bro. Like for example, New York niggas mind their business, they respect. Sometimes they get disrespectful. But Dubai, that's they kind, they loving people. But if you fuck with them, you fucked.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
fuck with
they
that.
Muslims. They
I
wow.
fuck with that, bro.
But listen,
Yeah. I've
bro.
been out there, bro.
I watch Locked Up and Abroad, my nigga. That shit is real. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
bro.
fucking
Hell
around,
yeah.
sir. I don't know if y'all
Oh,
ever
we
watched that
know.
show, but that shit is real. Like,
yeah, and
Right.
that's kind of one thing that like I see a lot of the baddies going flying, being flown out over there to Dubai and shit. And I've had opportunities to go out there to Dubai, but I never wanted to because I'm just not familiar with the laws over there. And I know like certain places, I think it was Thailand or something like that. Like you get locked up for spitting gum or like spitting on the floor or something like that. Like there's a lot of real laws that they take
Yeah.
serious overseas,
There's
and
different
I'm
types
not
of
here fucking around
etiquette.
with that type of shit.
There's
well,
different
I
types of
feel like that
etiquette.
about all countries. Go ahead.
I
My
remember.
supervisor's from there, so he be telling me shit.
Right, go
I
ahead.
probably have like if we have questions, I probably ask that nigga and then I come back on the next podcast and let y'all know.
Right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Shit's different out there, bro. Like even like it could be as simple as like I remember when we used to get these briefs real quick before we would pull into a different country, and it would be like, "Oh, this is how you put your fork, your knife, and spoon in a certain way to tell them that you're not finished or you are finished. This is how
Etiquette.
you say." Yeah, it's different types of etiquette, and it is different out there, man. And it is something good to enjoy, but it's like what y'all are saying. It's like if you disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know,
Yeah,
they don't tolerate that shit.
we'll get the updates on.
Yeah, you got to be careful, man. It's just
Um,
right.
another thing, still in boxing. The
Hopefully,
Mike
he get
Tyson,
out of it though.
y'all seen the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul rules have changed.
What is it?
Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know, man. They
It's
keep changing shit up until it comes.
it's
There's
an
knockouts available, it's over.
no now it's an officially sanctioned professional fight, so there will be a winner.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, I like
Eight
that though.
2 minute
Tyson is
round.
about to knock
I,
this nigga the
I,
fuck
nah,
out.
I like that though because before it ain't gonna be no winner unless somebody get knocked out. Now the person don't have to get knocked out for it to be a winner.
But a standout on this for me is that this will count towards their records.
Really, this is gonna add to Mike's fucking retired record. These niggas is crazy.
That's the part that's confusing to me
this is
because
annoying. Like, why are we giving? You probably
it's
gonna have to
confusing to me
edit it. You're gonna have to edit this one out. But why are they giving this white man that type of privilege like that, yo?
because he brings in a
Nah,
lot of
I'm with you on that
money.
though. I don't give a fuck
That's
about what he bringing. That
bullshit,
nigga ain't been here long enough. Sit your little
bro.
ass
Come
down,
on,
son.
yeah, that's
It's
bullshit,
called
bro. I
motherfucking
hate
paying
this fight.
homage. It's called paying homage. I
I
don't give a
hate this
fuck about
fucking
none of that.
fight. Yeah,
Like that's the
man.
problem. People blur lines behind bread, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fuck out of
Stephen
bro.
here,
A.
bruh.
I don't like
Like
this. I
money
don't
ain't
like this at
everything. Fuck
all.
out of here with that.
I
Like,
think Stephen A. going off about this exact thing that you guys are saying. I agree with
Can you
y'all.
include this shit?
it's-
Shit.
Yeah, yeah, no, everything was there in there,
Fuck.
but
niggas, yo, they put bread over everything, bruh, and that shit ain't it, man. They go over morals, over ethics, everything when it comes to money. That shit
but
get thrown out
With
the
that
window.
being
the
said,
Nah,
flip
because the
bro.
side,
way it came
the flip
off, it
side.
sounded like I'm not
Like it could count
racial.
for
I'm
Jake. It
not.
shouldn't count for
I don't
Mike.
Hold on,
discriminate.
go ahead up.
I don't discriminate. By the way, I just have to put that out. But I do believe in getting your like protecting your own first, your roots. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
There ain't no hating with no other nothing. You know what
No,
I'm
of
saying? It's
course
all
not.
love. But
Ain't
damn,
nobody
bro, your
racist.
people first, man.
Ain't nobody racist.
Yeah, but the flip side of all of this, because I am with y'all on this take, but the flip side of this is none of this shit happens if Mike doesn't give the green light.
Oh, of course. I know he's with it. I just don't know
That's exactly
why.
my
Like it'd be
point.
like, bro, my record is already done. So let's say even fuck the lose if I win. And it's another win for my retired record. It just doesn't make sense.
But
Like,
that's
you know
the
what I'm saying?
confusing part here, because
Like, it doesn't make
that's the confusing part here, because so far Jake Paul's fights, they've all counted towards his record, for
hmm
what I know. But how does this how does this count towards Mike? Because Mike got banned.
right.
He got a lifetime ban from the boxing committee. So I don't know how this counts towards his
How
record.
does it count?
He's not even
Right.
supposed to be
Boxing.
yeah, he's not even supposed to be
That's why I was surprised they brought him back for the Roy Jones shit.
This is horrible. I
the
hate this
Roy
shit.
Jones
Go
fight
ahead.
was ruled an exhibition, so they could do that. But
Oh, that's
but
why.
for it to be an
Mm.
officially sanctioned fight, Mike has been banned for life
The boxing
by the
commission.
committee, yeah, by the boxing committee. So I don't understand how this is even possible.
No, that's why I said it should count for Jake. I don't care about that. You're so-called new active boxer. It should count for your record, but it shouldn't count for Mike's record because, A, he's retired, and two, like you said, he's banned from a so-called real fight. But I didn't know the difference with the Roy Jones fight. That's why I'm like, well, then how did they have him fight Roy Jones? He came back. That was an out of retirement fight too. Both of them was retired.
Whatever that Paul camp had,
It's
I know they
insane,
generate
man.
a lot of money. So I imagine they have a lot of pull, and I imagine
Again, they make exceptions for the bread.
where is this fight? This fight is gonna be on Netflix, but it's promoted by who? Is this the Zone?
I don't even know.
I don't know, but it's nasty work.
Good question. I'm about to look it up. AI.
The more I think about it, the more it gets me mad.
So my intelligence says
I like that.
Netflix is Netflix is co-promoting the event with Most Valuable Promotions, co-founded by Paul in 2021.
Ah, see, co-founded by
What's
Paul.
his
You
promotion?
heard that.
Yeah.
You heard that. Right, right. See, now it makes sense.
I don't believe that though.
He probably low key like got together with Netflix and then Netflix decided to pay both these niggas a bag because I'm pretty sure like
Bro, he's a streamer.
yeah.
That doesn't tell me anything.
But
Him,
them streamers began paid.
yeah, but he has to have a green light from somebody in the boxing committee to be able to get this done. So I don't think I think there's a hidden promotion here somewhere. I think there's a deal with the Zone or with Showtime or somebody else has to be
Netflix or
behind this.
something.
But Netflix doesn't do fights, so
Right, right, right.
there has to be some kind of deal with the committee for this to
These shits are still out here in the fucking rain. What the fuck? I'm sorry.
happen.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Having my smoke break. Damn.
um,
They remembering who feeding them, my nigga, so they coming right back to you, bro. You gotta stop throwing bread out there.
The Birdman.
that's so yeah.
They
Don't
come
you
to you for the bread.
don't you
That
ever
pretty
forget
that
it.
pretty much covers up boxing there.
Right.
Y'all want to get in? I'm not here to argue with anybody. I got my sage lit up. I'm
I
at
ain't
peace.
arguing. I ain't arguing. I'm just want to say my piece, and I'm gonna let
Y'all could
y'all.
go ahead
And I'm
and
gonna let y'all. And I'm gonna let y'all
do
have the floor
whatever the
because I know
fuck.
I know where we going now.
Yeah,
Once you
do
said that.
whatever the fuck y'all want. I'm not here to.
Listen,
I'm not even breaking down these records. Fuck that
I
shit.
don't even know
No, that's cool.
why
That's cool.
academics is saying
I'm gonna
that
say my
Kendrick
thing.
One
is
at a time.
up.
Go ahead, Jay.
I'm
Yeah,
confused why
set it up.
academics is saying Kendrick is up right now after that last shit I just heard. That shit was bullshit to me.
Up in what?
Fair,
against
fair.
what, the Kendrick record you saying?
Yeah,
You talking about
the wait, what we
in
talking
the
about?
battle? Yeah, we talking about Kendrick Drake now. So you talking about the
Yeah,
battle?
yeah, the
Because you don't
battle.
know how academics are saying Kendrick is
Kendrick is
up in the
up.
battle.
He's
Um,
saying Kendrick is up right now, and I'm like, that last shit that Kendrick dropped was not it, bro.
I feel like it's a draw to me right now.
Low key.
And
I
I'll say my opinion.
I agree.
Go ahead, go ahead,
Go
go ahead,
ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Say what you was gonna say. Oh,
All right, I'm gonna just say this, and then you could go.
yeah, go ahead.
Low key, back to the question y'all was asking me on that last podcast we did on Friday.
Hmm.
I'm more sticking to Drake's side right now. Like I'm voting for this nigga to win type shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
it.
him winning right now, as of right now.
No, I got him that he's gonna win it type
But
shit.
I
what do you have it
heard
right
he's biased towards
You're
Drake.
Hold up.
you're
Go.
ridiculous.
Let Jay go first.
He's
Let Jay go first.
Cause if
You
it's
have
I'll
who
go.
true,
you have
I'll
winning?
go last. I'll go last. Go ahead, y'all
who
go.
I have winning right now,
Yeah.
Drake.
Okay.
The
Run
reason why I'm
back.
saying that is cause if it's true that I'm hearing all this shit about him baiting Kendrick to like start announcing that he's hiding a daughter or whatever, that was genius, bro. I gotta give it to the man. That was genius because he just basically put himself at a you know
Yeah.
at a better position. He got the edge right now.
Art of Warfare.
And I kept exactly, and I kept telling y'all too. I'm like, yo, bro, if Kendrick really exposed this nigga for having a daughter, Kendrick got it. I said that. But if it's not true, Drake is getting like he gonna win, bro. Cause Drake is exposing this nigga for I don't know what he did, but slapping his girl type shit. He
Yeah.
proposed to you shorty 2015, but ain't no wedding. Like you playing with her type shit.
That's the question I wanted to pose for everybody else. Coming from this before y'all get into y'all explanation of who you think is winning, Derek and Al. Um, even if it comes out to be true, right? Let's say, because so far it looks like Drake baited him. Like from everything I'm seeing, it looks like Kendrick got baited into dropping that record. He even took the cover art down and all that shit. And then him dropping a second record behind that tells me he had some pressure on him to clean that up, that mess up, which
Facts.
which he needed to do. I agree with him having to do it. But even in a scenario where everything that Kendrick says is true, the two talking points I saw on that record, we're talking about Meet the Grahams, was the hidden child, which has been disproven. Even the mother has come out and said that they bullshit. And then there's that also that theory of Drake having the posters up in the video, like basically saying he baited him. Even if it were true that he has this hidden child, the other talking point I saw on Meet the Grahams was what was the other talking point on this shit? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, the raid.
Yeah, that he was about. Yeah, that there's gonna
His
be a raid coming
house.
soon. He basically calling Drake a pedophile. Like he's
Okay,
fucking with little girls.
let's say all of this is true. He has an 11-year-old daughter, and he has his house raided.
Hmm.
Puff just had his house raided. He's
But he's
still
still not locked up.
he's still not locked up. And in LA, there's raids all the time that are false alarms. So that's one thing. And then the child, it's like, oh, what? You won the beef because he has another child? Like we seen this move before. That
Yeah,
was a surprise last time. Whatever, cool. We seen this move before. I don't think either one of those things matches up to the shit that Drake was putting on Kendrick with
exactly my
his
point.
girl's child not being his and being his managers and him beating on his wife, which Kendrick also failed to address for me on the second record he dropped.
Exactly. Why you think he trying to hide? He trying to dodge that bullet. Like, all right, let me not even mention none of that.
So
But
if we're taking everything at face value and everything both of them said is true, I think Drake is up as far as the
definitely, bro. Is
spot
that it's
goes
obvious?
on.
Cause like once again, like I'm gonna go back to what you were saying. Everything that this nigga is saying, you could look it up. The facts is already there. Like for example, nigga, tell me how your own wife don't follow you on IG. What? And
Follows
you
the
know,
man.
like for us, that don't mean shit. You know, it's a follow. But for them, the industry, they move like that. Oh, they don't fuck
No,
with you, they
it
don't
means
follow
something when
you.
she's following the manager who's the alleged real father of the child.
And not following her husband, quote unquote.
Fiance, because they never got married,
No,
which
no,
is
but that's what I
also
mean.
another
Yeah,
fact.
like fiance.
So
Like,
I toss it to y'all, Derek. I mean, Derek could go last because I know he's gonna have a lot to say about this. But what do you think about
but
this?
hold on, real quick before we pass it to Al.
Go ahead.
One thing I don't like about the industry is niggas will forget so quickly when a man put their hands on a girl. That should not be anywhere like valid. You feel like Chris Brown, like look where he at now. He chilling. Yeah, that happened a long time ago. He was a kid. We understand that. You know, niggas is kids. They learning about, but you still should never put your hands on a woman. This nigga's a grown ass man putting his hand on his bitch.
That's what the yeah. I mean, everything up until now, like it's
Allegedly,
waiting. Yeah,
Allegedly, you
allegedly.
right. Allegedly,
there's no proof, but
But
go
the
on.
other
you
thing,
100% right. But when you go on, like they got the facts. When you go on this girl's comments and shit like that, her post, this bitch sound unhappy, depressed, and niggas ain't dumb. Like you could see
that's
right through the message.
that's a fact. It looks
That
like
bitch
whatever's
look,
insinuated has something to it.
yeah, like,
And
and
the
you
other
know
thing,
when a woman is going, like, first of all, you with Kendrick Lamar, like, all the bread in the world, y'all could do whatever. You supposed to be living your best life, happy as fuck. You got
yeah,
all of that, and you still down, my nigga. Yeah, something is going on that niggas don't know about.
something is off. It might not be what he insinuated, but something is definitely off over there. And then the other thing I saw for that was for fact that I keep seeing people overlook because he didn't put it in the included in the video. That little intro of him doing the parody to Buried Alive,
Mm-hmm.
of him recalling that record, which I played weeks ago on the pod, and said that Drake, if he's smart enough, he uses this. Of Kendrick early on in their career and Take Care, basically championing Drake for his lifestyle and wanting all the things that Drake had, and now he's full circle moment and he's judging him off the same shit he was championing back then. And people keep looking past that. That is known fact. That's not something we have to theorize over. But they keep
Yeah.
glazing over that moment too for me.
That was his main uh power punch to me right there. I'll get into that though. Go ahead, but yeah,
All
I agree
right.
with you. I agree with you on
We
that
could
though.
toss it to L.
Yeah, go
Derek,
ahead, my
Derek could
fault.
go ahead after that.
Honestly, it's just nasty work. I mean, but this is
Yo,
what
talk
y'all
to us like
wanted.
we
We
men.
want.
Don't talk to us like you on the phone with Shorty and you got your
Yeah, I
auntie voice
can't.
on.
This
This nigga
nigga,
Kev is
yeah,
terrible.
you're about to get chipped
You
up. I'm
got the
telling
light
you.
R&B voice on right now.
I'm telling
This
you. I'm not trying to
nigga
be
said you
loud
had
in
to get
here.
chipped up.
Yeah, it's nasty work, but this is what y'all wanted. This is what the industry wanted. It's about to be a lot of exposure going on. It's about to be motherfuckers in their feelings. It's about to get real nasty because all them demons that some of the industry been hiding, that shit's getting exposed, right? Motherfuckers wanted that toxicity. The shit about to go down. The shit looking kind of ugly right now. And if you ask
Nah,
me,
but low key,
that man, that man Drake might have actually exposed some skeletons too, but he about to get exposed too. It's all about to get dirty as well. What you
Who you
mean?
got up right now?
I just said like Drake right now exposed some deep skeletons, and Kendrick gotta go a little more deep if you wanna. Honestly, I think the daughter shit was fake news actually.
It's been disproven
Um,
already.
yeah, but there's no proof that Drake has been a pedophile or anything like that, because that's what he's claiming.
as far as that, yeah, nigga probably still think he's a fucking young Degrassi Drake. So I don't see past that. I don't see him. Of course, he's already dating younger shorties and shit. So especially
Yeah.
homegirl sister. So
It
And
was a good
it's
Kendrick,
about to get real
and
ugly and
That's
disgust. It's
off
about
his
to get real
past.
ugly and
They're
disgusting.
going off his
It's
past.
about to get
but
real
Ken,
ugly
I
and
feel like Kendrick
disgusting.
started that shit because he
And I
started
sent
talking
I
about the
sent
kids.
I sent KT post this morning, and it was somebody talking about the whole beef thing, and it was who was it?
Well,
Who
we'll
was
talk about it. It was Vince Staples. We'll get to that
right?
after. We'll get to that after this conversation because I do want to talk about that. But right now, I just want to focus on their little
Um,
back and forth between Kendrick and Drake.
All in all, yeah, Drake might be up right now. But actually, Kendrick's still going at it though. So I think they both doing a great job going at it. I don't think Kendrick has been missing like some of y'all niggas think. I think he's been hitting. But that last one that Drake came out with the Plant the Money Trees and the Black Messiah with a mixed queen, that's nasty.
Yeah, I agree. Derek, the floor is yours.
First of all, I feel like we the fans is the winners. To be honest, like hip hop won because we got Drake rapping at the best level of his fucking life, to me, in my opinion, and we got Kendrick dropping consistently, nigga, which is a never. Like, so
That I agree with.
at the end of the day, let's get that out the way. I feel like we the fans and hip hop won, regardless of how anybody feel about the battle. All right. With that being said, for me, I feel like they like neck. I feel like they like neck and neck, man. And I look at it like this because the push up shit was dope. I mean, everything they did was pretty dope. Fucking the response was the euphoria shit. Um, Last week we did that shit. Well, not even last week. Nigga, a couple days ago we just did that pod on that, and I felt like Euphoria had the edge. He dropped the 616 record, which was good too. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a Euphoria record. Um, and then Drake's response was phenomenal, like hands down. Like that shit was fire. Like you can't even take nothing away from that. You know what I'm saying? For me, yeah, dirt is a part of this.
You
That's never been the main entree of dissing to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just about who's going harder. You feel me? Um, I feel like the misinformation situation, it it is smart on Drake's part because I threw something fake out there for you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like it's a slight to Kendrick because he doesn't know. Like, you know what I mean? This is what I heard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not off of what I know. It's what was told to me. So somebody lied to me. So I don't feel like it's on his fault. You get what I mean? But at the end of the day, yeah, it's not gonna stick as hard if it ain't valid.
I
Um,
agree. I agree with everything you just said. The one thing I disagree with is Drake planted a fake gun for him to use. He showed up to the gun and the gun jammed.
I mean, I guess that's a way to look at it. Right,
That's the way I'm looking at it, right?
right.
And him
Um,
dropping the back to back record because he dropped another one after that.
right. I was about to get into
I
that.
think that was an act of desperation.
Um, Kinda. I feel like Meet the Grams was a dope record, but first let's get that out the way for
I
period.
do too.
I feel like the way he constructed that shit was genius. Like that shit was ill. You know what I'm saying?
We low key can't
Um,
say that
the
because they
only
both been dropping back to back.
nah, and that's why to me it's been a draw, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not it's not the fact that some shit might not be true or it's more dirt that they're digging on each other. Because you know the shit Drake said about him is it's alleged. It ain't proven either. You get what I'm saying? But either way, like it's about how they did it. Like the way Drake put that shit together was dope as hell. Like the way he did it, and he made it humorous. It was
You
dope.
were
You know what I'm saying? Real witty. Like you know what I'm saying? The way he put that shit together was sharp.
you're
Um,
right. You're right about Meet the Parents being a great record because I do agree with that. But the only problem is it's lost all credibility. So it's like when you're in court and you present evidence that the judge doesn't allow.
yeah,
You kind of have to
Right.
discard that now.
I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because it was surrounded by dirt. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like the way he put it together, what he was saying was still dope. Like you know what I'm saying? I can't ignore that. You know what I'm saying? The shit that takes the faulty out of it, like you said, is the last verse is not true. The daughter situation. You know what I'm saying? It was still dope how he wrote to his mother. It was still dope how he did the shit about his son. Like it was still dope how he constructed the shit. The last track to me was like a filler track. Like just like you said, like like they found out that that shit wasn't accurate. So it's like, yo, you got to say something else then. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like his it wasn't terrible. It just the beat wasn't great, and he was trying to do the voice thing, and it wasn't working. You should have just rapped it straight out, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing bad about what he was saying. He was dissing him, which is what you're supposed to do. Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It's a rap battle. It's no different from Ether. Nas didn't say nothing incriminating about Hov. He was just dissing him. So
I
that's
agree with
cool.
that.
There's nothing wrong with him making a track just dissing him. That's
Yeah,
fine.
the
You get what
beef
I'm
don't
saying?
gotta be all dirt to your
Revolved
point.
around
I
dirt,
agree with
right?
that. But
Right.
the one thing I did feel that Kendrick missed bad on with Meet the Parents and the second record too is that he failed to address Drake on anything he said on both records. All he said was, "Oh, I knew you were gonna talk about the family, so now let's talk about your family." But he didn't put
Like
denials
pinpoint.
to anything that he said.
Yeah, like a pinpoint. Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Now, I don't know if he just ignored it or felt like he didn't need to be addressed or what. You know what I'm saying? But
Did you see the thing with the cover art?
yeah, like me and my man was breaking that shit down because it had his name, Aubrey Graham, on the medication and shit. It had the motherfucking whatchamacallit, the glove shit on the
Well,
whatchamacallit.
let me get into that a little bit because from what I'm
And I'm
seeing,
like, how the fuck he get that shit?
from
It's
what I'm
like,
seeing, he got that from a luggage that was stolen from his father.
he had the receipts from the ring from the video that he had and that
Right,
shit.
but here's the plot twist to this, because Drake kind of confirmed it, because they're saying that Drake planted that for Kendrick to take, and it starts making sense when you look at the whole cover art. Because one, why would his father be carrying all these personal items and these specific items of everyone?
Right.
And then the other thing was that they're saying everything that he had in that cover art was Drake. It was like an inside joke from Drake because the shirt says Shorty on it, so it's mocking Kendrick. The Ozempic shit is mocking Ross, which is something that he mentioned on his record. The
Right.
Maybach music logo being on the gloves again mocking Ross. The jewelry receipt again mocking Kendrick with him having the ring from his proposal.
Yeah.
So it's like everything, and there was something there relating to Pharrell too. I think he baited him and he bit the bullet. He bit the bullet, yo. And now the cover art that was released on the music on the streaming record is just a black cover art. He took that cover art away from it. I
Oh,
hear there
really?
may be some legal reasons why he did that, but it doesn't make sense
Uh,
to me when Push dropped Daytona, he had that Winnie Houston shit on there too, and
and I
that
thought they was gonna take that down, and they never did,
yeah. So
which was weird to me.
and Drake liked the post that was breaking that down. So it's kind of like
Uh,
confirming what we're all believing right now.
He was like, "Damn, these niggas figured it out. Let me give it a little like."
It was a cosign.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, but that's my opinion on it. Like I said, I feel like hip hop won overall, but I
Yeah.
don't know. It's like a draw for me. You know what I'm saying? They both did good. It was a good. It's a good
This could
battle.
end here if it
Um,
like I don't think
Yeah,
it
I'm
is.
about to say. I feel like if it stops here, I feel like they're both okay.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't feel like they're both done or
Yeah, they
nothing
could
like
leave
that.
it up.
Or
They could leave it up for everybody to debate.
Now let me
I don't think
right,
that's gonna be the case, but yeah, I
let
agree
me
with you.
ask the
I
big
won.
question.
I won because they
right,
both dropped phenomenal records.
right,
I
right.
think the two best records that I
Just
heard,
what you said.
the two best records I heard out of this whole beef have been Euphoria and the Drake record,
Family matters.
Family Matters. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree
those
too.
in no order. I think both of those two records were
Yeah,
complete masterpieces, and you got to
I'll
see
agree. I'll agree.
why they are the best of the best because both of them didn't
I'll
miss
agree.
on either one of those records.
I'll agree. I agree
Now
to
let
that.
me ask the big question.
What's that?
Would you guys want to see Drake and Kendrick feature.
Absolutely.
Yup, I definitely would.
Cause I
On some
totally
just
agree.
rapping
Well,
shit too, just them rapping.
low key with everything going on, I don't think that they was trust it. Cause like after everything that happened, Drake is kind of like leaning towards, "I fuck everybody. I'm gonna just do everything dolo type shit." Cause niggas can't trust nobody in the industry, and he also has a song about it. But I would love to see a J Cole, a Kendrick, and a Drake feature, nigga. That shit would be fucking insane.
Yeah, there's two people that could get it to happen, and one being Cole and the other one being Khaled.
I don't think
Yeah, you
that'll
Yeah,
stupid.
happen.
You said in
Khaled
Cali,
is gonna
right?
be out of work, my
Khaled,
nigga. All his
Khaled
niggas
puts
is beefing
everybody
right
Yeah,
now.
together.
word. That's the other
Ca-
funny joke in all this shit is that Khaled
Khaled
can't
puts
get them all to
everybody together.
collaborate anymore.
That
Right.
ass.
Khaled puts everybody together. Nah, but nah, you got a point. You know what I'm
Nigga
saying?
about to change his
Cole
slogan.
could
We
be
the
the
worst.
Cole could be the bridge though to it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers were saying that about Cole. Like they feel like he backed out because he didn't want it to get to this, like where it's getting personal and shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
I
Let's talk
believe
about
it's
that
because
for a
he's
minute.
ending towards his ending of
Mm,
like the fall off is gonna be his last album. Like I think I had a conversation with KT yesterday about it. I think if I'm not mistaken. Like the fall off is gonna be his last album, so he kind of want to go out in a peaceful note.
yeah,
He's hinting too much that the fall off is gonna be his last album.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't. We don't have to deep dive into that, but I mean, there's not much to say. I think we covered it on those last pods before. Cole, I agree with what Jay was saying. We spoke about it yesterday. But the problem with Cole was he did make a response record. So once you make the response record, it's too late to go back at that point.
Now, of course, I agree
right.
with
It's
you.
like you retracting your statement, and that
I
was
Right.
agree
the
with
point
you.
I was breaking down. I said that's where he fucked up. I said if he felt in his heart from the rip, like yo, I could destroy these niggas, whatever, but I don't want
Should
to
have
go
done it.
there because I don't want it to get personal to where niggas is digging and then niggas really fall
That's
out. You get what I'm saying?
understandable.
I agree with you,
That's
bro. I
fine,
agree.
but then you shouldn't have made a record at all. You should have just left it
Yeah.
alone. Like, you know
Yeah.
what? Y'all can have it. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Peace. You know
understandable
what I
from
mean?
him.
But
Like,
it's like once you jump in, you got to keep going. Now we in. It's like jumping in
right,
the
you
ring.
can't have
Now
one
I'm in the
foot in and
ring.
one
I
foot
can't.
out.
Yeah, now that I'm in the ring, I got to swing. I can't sit
I
there and just
agree.
get hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once he set it off, it was like you made up your mind. Like, all right, I'm in this shit. So once you do that, it's like you got to follow through, or make
Yeah,
up
he
your
got
mind
trigger happy.
before that don't
Yeah, he
do it.
did.
Like, you know what? I could, but you know what? I'm not. I'm gonna walk away from this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or I
because
ain't
we
doing it.
all, I think it's under. I think anybody who really sits back and takes the entertainment aside for a minute
I feel like
can
it's
can
peer. He was
understand.
peer pressured into it.
We can all understand why Cole wouldn't want to get into this beef. I think I said it the day we covered it. I do understand it because your life is altered in the middle of one of these beefs. Like
Right,
you have to move different. And
right,
then Dirt,
right,
like we're seeing it in real time with Kendrick and Drake, like the way they're talking about each other and
right. Getting
you know
personal
the
and
media pressure that goes behind
exposing
that.
shit. Right,
Cole want to
exactly.
ride his bike in New York every day. Like he can't
Right.
ride his bike if he in the middle of one of these beefs.
Nah, Cole is hilarious, bro. This nigga dead
He
just
can't ride
chilling
his
right
bike.
now.
He can't ride his bike if he didn't want to
Yeah.
be.
I don't know if that video was old, but somebody caught this nigga at a food truck just chilling by his dolly, nigga.
Yeah, that was an old clip, but yeah. Can you imagine J. Cole shooting at Kendrick and Drake, and or just Kendrick, and he riding a bike in New York?
Yeah, it's game time for him, nigga. He gonna be the easiest nigga to catch lacking.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I wanted. That's a great segue there. I wanted to talk about this. There was a news that broke this earlier this morning. Weekend's manager, I think it's his manager. His house was a part of home invasion,
Oh
and
shit.
one of his security guards got shot and everything over there in Toronto.
Oh shit.
I know about
Yeah,
that.
That's
I saw
crazy.
that. I saw
Yeah,
that.
I'm,
Well,
So what
hopefully,
y'all think? What y'all think?
hopefully they good, cause I don't know what the fuck that's about.
What y'all
well,
think?
somebody was shot. They did survive, but
They didn't survive.
they did.
Oh,
But
So it was a hit, or they was trying to rob them.
it looked from what I'm looking at, this is just a random home invasion
it has to
situation.
be.
People on OVO, I mean, I'm not trying to, this is public information. I think everybody pretty much knows, especially in Toronto. People in OVO are very well connected in
Of
Toronto.
course.
So I don't put it past, something being there connected, but I don't think this is what this is. I think this was a random
Why?
situation, and that's all it is.
Like I said, I'm gonna say this shit again, bro. I don't feel like they beef is that deep.
Yeah, no,
Nah, that's what we saying though.
Why am I getting you shot? Like, come on, bro.
yeah,
That's what we saying.
I'm not spending money for that. I'm not putting myself possibly in the hot seat for that. It's not that. You know what I mean?
right.
Like, what did he do to that man where he feel like he got to get him murked? Like,
I'm
you
only
know,
saying this. I'm only saying this to
not saying
let.
he can't, but it's just like it just doesn't make
Yeah,
any
I'm
sense.
only saying this to
Especially
make.
in the middle of beef where you done called this man name out, like
I'm only saying that
on
to
multiple
make it
records.
to clarify a little bit why people suspect Drake can might
Uh,
have something to do with it. Although I don't think that's the case at all.
right. Not saying he can't have it done. Of course, I feel like anybody who he's at the top, but fuck him at the top. There's niggas who ain't at the top that just got money and got connections that can do it. You know what I mean? At the
Yeah,
end of the day, it's just it doesn't make sense for him being in the middle of something where we know you publicly have a problem with this man. You know what I'm saying? Number
yeah, that
one.
would be dumb.
Number two, whatever their beef is, I don't feel like it's that serious where he gonna try to get that motherfucker killed. Like that's
Yeah.
what
Oh
I'm trying
yeah,
to
that's what we
Exactly.
saying. No,
like,
I don't
that's a
think
whole
so.
nother thing. Like, bro, if
Well,
I'm trying to get you killed, you did some other shit. If I'm trying to get you killed,
well,
like
I got two more things on this
not
topic.
beat up.
We can move on because a lot of shit happened in sports. But
Oh yeah, true.
I just want to ask a question. I have a record I want to play because you know OVO can accept this over. But
This guy.
Hmm.
before we get to that, I wanted to ask y'all, where do you predict this beef going? Do you think Drake responds again? Do you think Kendrick
Uh,
still has more?
that's a very good question, bro.
Low key,
I don't know, but they should let it die out though,
low
and then
key, Drake shouldn't even respond.
reassess all the fucking records that's been coming out and all the tracks and be like, okay, it's gonna get the media talking a little bit. That's the best way to go about it. And then bow, shoot again if they want more. You know what I'm saying? They should let it see how it is. It's a lot of shit that's been coming out between these two in just a matter of days.
Right.
So
It's been great
it's
for hip
it's
hop.
gotta it's gotta it's gotta digest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right, right, right.
Um, for me, I think Drake has to put one last record out, just because to match kind of the level, the volume that Kendrick has been coming with, because he's dropped quite a few records now.
He has. Like I
Um,
said, he's dropped more than ever before. That's why I said hip hop won. And
there's
I
only
feel like
one. There's
Drake's
only
rapping
one.
his ass off right now.
There's only one thing that I could say Drake has left to put the nail in the coffin as far as his side goes. Kendrick could choose to reply to that or not. I think we're kind of in the final round now at this point.
Right.
But and it could end here. I'm happy with it
Yeah,
ending here because
I'll
it's been
take
great.
that. Yeah, I'll take that,
But
bro.
I do think there's one thing missing here, and that's Drake finding his watch.
He
What
said
you
Drake
mean?
found his watch.
Yep.
What
Who?
you mean?
Drake has to look at the time. He needs to look at the time. He needs to ask somebody to make sure where he's at. We need that timestamp record.
I see what you're saying.
That's the
Uh,
one thing. The one thing that Drake could do to say he played his part all the way through this game is
Yeah,
he needs
bro.
to drop that timestamp record.
I'm telling you, bro.
yeah, I
Midnight in
see what you're
Tokyo,
saying.
bro. Watch.
Yeah, the 4 a.m. in Compton or whatever the case is,
Right.
he
The
Nah,
needs
that
to.
would
4
be
a.m. count.
crazy. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Drake is too pussy to go to Compton.
Well, not go there, but he could just title the
Just
record
make
that.
the record. Yeah, make
Or
the
he could do
record.
some Takashi shit, go to pull up the whole block at like in the middle
Nah,
of the night and shit.
niggas can't be respected after that. Nah.
But yeah, I need a timestamp breaker from Drake. That's all I'm missing here.
I agree though. I fuck with his anything that has a timestamp on one of his songs. That shit is fire.
That's also what we know him for when it comes to when we talk to about
The
Drake
beat.
rapping. That's what his holy grail is.
Yeah, he be tweaking. I'm not gonna lie.
So I think it would be a disservice to this beef, this moment in hip hop, for him to not bring out his holy grail and making these timestamp records.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we're missing. He brought out Buried Alive. Kendrick produced Volume, which we haven't heard from him in a long time. He
Right.
did the fucking quintuple entendre that Drake asked for. Drake did a couple
Right.
of those on his record as well.
It
They both talk shit to each other. They both brought out dirt, whether it
was
was
dope.
real or
Yeah.
not.
Right. It was
We got
dope.
everything from this beef. I think. I just need that. I need that timestamp record, and then
Right.
we could. That's it.
We could
Win
move
or lose,
We
forward.
can
win,
move
lose or
on.
draw. I think we've
We can
got.
move.
I
Right.
think we won. I think the fans won in this.
Right. Nah, I
Obviously.
definitely
Low
agree.
key, it was a matter
It
of
was
time
needed
because
for
this
hip
shit been
hop
going on
to.
for way too long. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Nah, there's
Right.
Yeah,
so much
That's
more
how I
to
feel too.
be. There's
That's
so
how I
many
feel too.
more skeletons in the closet. This is
I just
just a
don't think they need
little.
to go there
This is
though.
just a little bit.
Right.
They
Right.
don't have to. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? They
I
don't
think they
have
both
to.
got their points across, and I feel like they both, regardless, respect each other.
They
Like
both proved to be.
to say the least, like they both respect each other
They
at this
both.
point.
They both proved to be as elite as we've always thought they were. That's what I'll say.
I agree with you.
Right. Right. Right.
Like whoever you have winning this, whether it's Kendrick or Drake,
I can't be mad. Yeah. I
Yeah,
can't.
they are top two.
they
Right.
battled.
They are top two.
Right. Right. Right.
They did what
Yeah.
I wanted to see with fucking J. Cole, bro. But this motherfucker, yo.
Right. Because then we could measure him in this shit too.
Well,
Right.
okay.
I love
Um,
my nigga, yo.
let me say this. I want to drop this real quick. It's a spoiler alert.
This
Like,
guy.
I talked to my OVO Connect after
Look at this guy
the last
go.
pod, and
man.
he sent the stems. He sent the record, from an unreleased record. It's push-ups. But you remember Derek? I mean, everybody else in here isn't old enough to remember this, but Derek, you remember the maxi single?
Yeah.
You remember the maxi single where they had the song, and then the remix of the song, and then this
Yeah.
version of the song and that. Well, I got one of the maxi single versions of Push Ups, especially catered for you.
Yeah. You funny as hell,
I'm
bro.
dead.
So let me play a little bit of it, and then we can move off. Here it is.
What the fuck is this? A 20v1, nigga.
Nah.
King, he a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up.
Nah.
Make some drums, nigga.
Where the fuck this nigga find this shit?
Nigga went crazy.
That's fire.
What you think about that, Derek?
That shit was fire. I love it.
Nigga said,
that,
Metro,
that
shut
shit
your
was
whole ass
fire.
up, nigga.
I was about to put on my Maury's and come outside, nigga,
Nah, that was funny,
on the
yo.
gator suit.
with the pimp,
with,
with the pimp fit.
with the
With
feather
the
on
cane and
top
shit.
too.
Word. Feel me? The cane and start walking.
All right,
Man
let's
Nigga,
get
said he
to it.
gonna have the perm with it like Cat Williams.
that
Nah.
nigga hit that
Hey,
note. Nigga said,
hey,
Metro.
I did that shit for my sister had a Pips and Hoes ball like 2 years
Oh,
ago.
that's
Me and my brother went.
fire.
I got to send the picture to the group chat.
Oh, yes, you do. That's fire.
I put
That's
the fucking perm wig on and shit.
yeah. You better send that. I'll make that shit the cover art for our next pod.
Nah, you see, KT like to violate niggas, yo.
I wouldn't be against it. That'd be pretty dope.
This nigga funny. I'm
Hey
gonna
yo,
forget. I'm
content over everything.
Yo,
Nigga stupid.
who this Cat Williams looking motherfucker?
Let's move on because I hear L got a sleepy voice on. I want him to
Oh my
talk about
god.
his Celtics moving forward in
Nah,
the
y'all boys be
playoffs.
chatting, yo. Y'all be. Go ahead. What about the Celtics, man?
No, dude,
Cause,
that's your team.
cause,
That's your
cause the
team.
last, cause the last pod,
You could talk your
the,
shit. Y'all
that
advance.
one pod, yeah,
Y'all
I
looking
wasn't
good.
in. Y'all was chatting, bro.
Y'all looking good.
And
Yeah, I don't
honestly,
follow
you was
I
acting
don't
like a
follow basketball
victim.
like that, but the
You
Knicks,
was acting,
they
you
going
was acting
crazy.
like a victim too,
Thank you,
cause
sir.
you was over here talking about that you lost Kyrie and shit, nigga. Shut up, man. First off, y'all took Kyrie from us. You remember that shit? We was
No,
on
he
the
left.
phone talking about it.
He
Yeah,
left.
he actually did leave though. He a hoe ass nigga. That's
Yeah,
why it's
if your
so.
girl
If
falls on my
anything,
lap,
I'm more hurt about the Kyrie situation than your ass, cause
yeah, if your girl
you
falls on my
already
lap,
knew
what do you
what's
want
up.
me to
You
do?
had a whole bunch of bums playing for New York, so you already knew what's up. So, if anything, I was hurt. And then he started spitting and over here stomping the motherfucking Celtics logo. That's why he haven't won a game. And now I'm motherfucking home in 10
I love when he
motherfucking
did that.
games. All right. Well, you loving the fact that he ain't win at home 10 times in our home?
Oh no, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Cause
I
come
said,
to it,
I hated when Kyrie came to the Nets. I said that shit on that pod. But
a whole bunch of
when him
bums in
stomping
there.
on the Celtics logo, that was my favorite part.
Y'all was the most disappointing type of like team. You have no idea. You even took KG and Pitch. Y'all couldn't do nothing.
Well, fuck
What
my team. We're
team?
not even talking about my team. They're not even in the playoffs.
But
I
anyways,
want to talk about Boston. I want to talk about New York. I
Boston
want to
about
talk
to
about
make it.
Anthony
What you
Edwards.
mean?
Yeah, my Knicks, we looking good. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna be us
All I
too,
know is
man.
New
And
York.
honestly, we about to scrape y'all. For real, for
The
Jet.
real.
people in New
We're about to
York
get
is
past these
going
Pacers
crazy. That's the
and
funniest
come
part
see
about it.
y'all. Yeah, we
Yo,
gonna get
Yeah,
honestly,
past
New
them.
York is.
I don't see y'all getting past. It's gonna be funny, but I hope y'all do another video of what that of
That's
what
what I'm
y'all
talking about.
did.
When New York wins any fucking sport, they just go
Y'all be
insane and
going
it's
crazy. I
funny,
don't know if
yo.
y'all seen that one video y'all made where y'all
That was
won. It was Street
It's
Talk
funny.
NYC. You had a little nigga, he was a white boy. He was like, "Hey yo, MB, come kiss these hands, bitch." And it was man, other people just going crazy. I gotta
I
send you the
be
video.
dying. One of
Yeah.
Shit
them
was
niggas was like, "Yo,
hilarious.
Phillies, can you feel these?"
He started getting light too right after he said that. It was a little
Yeah,
ass
niggas was
kid.
down, bro.
let me give a round of applause to both y'all teams advancing in the
Word,
playoffs.
word, word. But we about to
Now,
scrape y'all Knicks,
Appreciate it,
man.
man. Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see.
I
now
mean,
what's
I don't follow basketball. You know, I'm baseball for everything.
Jimmy
what?
Nah, they
Butler
they
over there
they
was
Yeah, you
team
come near your
chatting.
mic for this.
they team a little better. I mean, right? They team a little better than ours. I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? But it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. So
Sure.
Closer to
Jimmy
the mic
Butler
there.
was over
we
there
gonna
chatting, man. He
we
was
gonna
over
see.
there talking about, yo, if I would never got hurt, the Celtics would have been advancing. I'm like, man, shut your whole
What do you
ass up.
think about okay, so now Knicks Boston in the series. Me and Derek said I think he got to go on to 6. I got to go on to about 5.
Ooh,
Derek said 6 or 7. I said 4 or 5.
Yeah,
No, I said
I,
5 or 6.
he said
that
5 or 6.
What do you
that
think?
I like that 5. I could
Gentlemen
see them.
sweep.
I could see them getting like, yeah, gentlemen sweep. Probably just one and at home. They can have it.
What is Porzingis affected in this? Cuz he fucked up an
Honestly,
ankle or some
we
shit.
didn't. Yeah, he did get hurt. He's probably gonna be gone for like. Honestly, if I was managing my team, I love my team, the Celtics. I would let him sit out throughout the whole Knicks thing. I probably even throw him at the end, maybe. And that's if he could recover. But honestly, we won 20 games without him already throughout this season. So,
Now, Porzingis
and there's a whole bunch of little niggas in the Knicks.
I
Like,
agree
we're not
with
worried
you.
about
I
them.
agree with you on
Nah, y'all gonna have a problem with Anunoby. That
I,
nigga defense is
I agree
fucking
Yeah,
with
but
you on your
trash.
our
take.
boys are tall though, and
I,
we hustle
Uh,
I agree
and we
with your
play
take.
D
I don't think the Celtics need
but
Porzingis for
but
this.
Anunoby and
for the
Robinson, bro.
series.
For the
Yeah,
next series, I don't think so. But
we
for
don't need them.
Denver, I think y'all cooked if you don't have
Oh
Porzingis.
y'all, nah. Yeah, we
Yeah, I ain't beating Denver without them. That's for sure.
He's gonna be okay though by
I
then.
think Denver gonna win. Period, yo.
That
I
was my
do.
main thing. I said
I think Denver gonna
months
win.
ago. I said if the Celtics don't have Porzingis in the final against Denver, they're cooked.
Yeah. I think even with them, they gonna lose, but it's gonna go to game 7.
We wildin', bro. Stop
Yo,
disrespecting, bro.
I'm just saying. I
Only
feel
because
like
your team about to get
Denver.
scraped by us
No,
don't mean that we about to take
no,
the whole thing. Actually, we win in the finals.
no.
All right,
Nah, I'm dead ass. You
let
know,
let's move off of that. Let's move off of that.
ain't no move off of that, bro. We winning. Like that's why I'm not even arguing it too much. Like I know we about to take it. This is our time. I
Pause.
ain't worried about it.
We'll
Which
see.
what?
We'll
What
see.
you
We'll
pausing,
see.
bro?
I don't want to hear
This is
about y'all
our
taking it.
time, motherfucker. We taking the ship, you
we'll,
heard?
we'll, we'll see. We're taking a
Stop
shit.
playing with me, bro.
What y'all think about Anthony Edwards being Michael Jordan's son?
Huh?
I'm not gonna lie, the
Oh
resemblance is
Yeah,
man,
there,
y'all
yo.
funny, yo.
what a fucking. I tell you what, if I had a kid like
I don't
that,
think that's
I
true.
100% believe that Anthony Edwards and Jimmy Butler are Jordan's sons. The
Yeah,
bastard.
you're an idiot.
The resemblance is there
Yeah,
for
you're an
oh,
idiot.
you
Edwards,
talking
bro.
about? Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, I can't with y'all.
Hey, that news came out. Stephen A. said that
Nah,
Mike
they do
was
look alike.
was Mike was sleeping around with multiple women in that 2001 Wizards year, and he probably got children and that he don't know about, and he's pretty sure that one of them is in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think two of them are in the NBA.
Low key,
You,
I would say more Edwards than Butler because the resemblance is definitely there when you put a picture side by side.
They did the same shit with
I
Jimmy
mean,
Butler
I
and
don't
Mike.
want to
Like
Maybe
say
the
they
because
look
of the
like
age.
skill set neither.
You
Huh?
got to think about the timeline too. The
Yeah, the
age.
timeline.
they did
So
the
Let's actually
same
do the
shit.
math now that we on the
what
topic.
year was
What
that?
age?
What
How
year
Oh,
old
was
is
that?
this nigga?
Mr. AI. You gotta look that up. That's where you find your answer right there.
yeah, Jay. He was
I'm
Nah,
born
not.
in
I'm
that's
not the
what?
only
that's
nigga that can search shit up. You feel me?
He was born in '01, so it adds up. That
okay.
was the
When he
season he
was
was
born, you
in
said?
Washington.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anthony Edwards was born in '01, which adds up
I had a feeling.
to the season that Mike was in
So he's 22 years
Washington.
old.
How about Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler, and the other thing is that neither one of them grew up with a father, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but Jimmy Butler's way
That's funny
older,
as
so
hell,
that
yo.
year would land on like what
Yeah, but Jimmy
Jordan's
Butler is
career
old as
year.
fuck.
Yeah, so we
Jimmy
gotta
Jimmy
target.
Butler was in '89, so and
He won a couple. Nah, I'm not tripping. I'm not to look that shit up.
Jimmy
Mike was in the
Butler.
league.
Yeah,
Mike
he
was in the
was.
league.
Definitely was. Damn.
Nah, that face that Jimmy Butler has of looking like an emo ass nigga, he crazy.
And they brought up a clip of
yeah,
Anthony
that nigga's
Edwards.
weird.
They brought up a clip of Anthony Edwards and Jimmy Butler going at it, and they said this is just a regular sibling rivalry.
Yeah, I
Nah,
can't.
that's
Yeah,
funny as hell.
yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
dead.
Yeah,
Nah, they
yeah.
both nasty though.
Nah, I
I
can't believe he
100%
really
believe that
like.
shit.
I don't believe.
They
If
should
it
do a
was
DNA
Mike,
NBA
test.
wow.
card of Edwards talking shit to KD,
Nah, but
bruh,
listen, bro. A lot of
you
niggas be
imagine?
wailing. It's probably a bunch
Edwards
of
was born in Houston,
niggas got
Texas, though.
kids.
I mean, uh, Butler.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
You're
he good.
traveling.
Yeah.
You think
Nigga,
Mike
it's
didn't have
probably, but
holes
it's
in Houston?
The way
but it's
Jordan was
probably like
probably
that with
thinking, he was probably like, I'm gonna go to every other city or state that I don't ball at.
You know Mike
So
liked the
just in
party.
case.
You know Mike liked the party. He was gambling and doing all kinds of shit.
man. So then, if that's the case, how many motherfucking unhidden kids you think Magic Johnson
Yeah, word.
ass got, or
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
he was
Drake
Or
right
Wilt
there.
wilding.
Chamberlain, or Wilt Chamberlain?
Oh
Like,
That's the real
yeah.
Drake right there.
Nah, Magic Johnson. That nigga was a freckle.
You imagine he breathed like a good 10% of the NBA.
yeah,
Will Chamberlain.
yeah.
Which so now that this round is over in the playoffs, it's the first time I think in I don't know how many years it's been. I think they said some crazy stat, but it's been over a decade that we have had one of three between LeBron, Kevin Durant, and Steph, if not both or all three of them in the finals, and this is gonna be the one year that we don't.
Well, I feel like one, niggas is getting old, and two, the teams just ain't the damn same like they was. You feel me? Like, so it's just like the Warriors ain't what they was. The Lakers ain't what they was. You know what I'm saying? KD seems to bounce around. You know what I'm saying? And just like
He a
no matter
bum,
where
bro.
he end up, it don't work for him either. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know, yo.
And let me correct that last statement because last year was really the first year. But you get the point.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
right. These
what
past
the
2 years.
the question that's been going around in the league is what does it mean for LeBron now? Because his contract is up with the Lakers. It doesn't look like he's re-signing, and there's a lot of speculation regarding his future dealing with Bronny, and then they're saying that he's trying to get JJ Redick to be the coach for the Lakers now that they fired Darvin Ham.
Well, they asked
Any
him.
predictions here with this?
He said he wasn't going to answer it when they asked him. They was
That was the answer.
like, yeah. So I mean, I don't know if that means in his head he's thinking of leaving, or if he's like, nah, I'm staying. I'm just gonna try to make some move. I don't know. I couldn't tell by his demeanor. You feel me? What that meant, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really feel like he gonna lead the Lakers, but it's possible. I mean, I wouldn't be like if they be like he leaving, I'd be surprised. But I don't feel like that's really his intention. Like I know part of the reason that he even went to the Lakers is because his wife wanted to live in Cali and this, that, and the third. Like, so I don't think he was ever there for like a ring purpose or like you know what I'm saying, like necessarily for his benefit when he went
I
to the
think he's
Lakers.
absolutely
Personally,
waiting on Bronny to get drafted, and I think he has enough pull in the Lakers organization to make them pick him up if he's available whenever their pick is.
It's
And
gonna
if
happen.
and there's probably a pre-agreement where if the Lakers draft Bronny, he will resign.
Yes.
Like there's kind of verbal agreement there. That's what I think, and I
You're
think he's
right.
pushing for JJ Redick to be the coach.
You're right. It's
right?
gonna
That
happen.
makes a lot of sense, and I feel like what I mean. He waiting for his son because he ready to retire. Like after he do that, after he get him there and they play together, he breaks history, and then he gonna retire after that.
Yo, can we just give a round of applause to Bron? Cause goddamn, like I know we was talking about this shit like a couple pods ago. But damn, man, I played ball yesterday and I'm beat, bruh. So the fact that he's still playing, he got 20 years on me. Goddamn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's worthy of one. Let me.
That nigga invests millions of dollars to his body, which is the smartest investment you could do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I
Yeah.
want to get into.
I just wanted it to be
I
noted
hope.
that an applause in having gotten kicked out of the playoffs is hilarious.
Yeah, I hope. I hope he actually
right.
get to play with his child.
But
Yeah, nah,
shit,
that shit's wild.
but
But
shit,
nah, I think
he's
that's what
he's
he's trying
pushing
to do.
40, yo.
He's trying to make history, and then he's gonna
Yeah,
retire.
What do you
And
think
then
about?
I think Steph and Katie is going to soon. Not maybe not next year, but
I don't think so.
they got a few more years.
How old is he? He's like what?
Steph Curry been around, bro, for a
No,
while.
he's not past 38
Mm,
or
No,
He's
he's
35.
coming up. He's
he's up
coming up
there.
on it. He's coming up on. He's like 37. He's coming up on it.
37?
Yeah, something like that.
Steph is 36.
36. All right, right.
Oh
He's coming
damn.
up on it.
But he's still like that though.
Yeah, the shooter.
I don't think. I think he still got it in him. He even broke some tears. I think he about to snap next year. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
He got
another
no
three,
reason not to.
like another three.
I
Well,
think
what do
he
you think
pretty.
about Miami signing Odell? Yeah,
Odell. I
Oh,
mean, I
that's
that
think
was
it's a
wild.
plus for them. But
that was
here's my thing.
doppelganger.
Here's my
That's
thing,
wild.
man.
That's about to get wild.
I think it's good for him. He need to get with a team that's got a good passing game and all of that shit. So it should work out. You know what I'm saying?
They're loaded.
Um, I don't know though. We'll see though. Like he ain't been the same Odell since the Giants though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that was when he was at his
Well, he
prime.
got a ring when he
Right.
left. Let's not forget that.
With who?
with the
Oh,
Rams.
the Rams. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. But he wasn't the main factor on the Rams when they got that ring. He was all right. He wasn't as
Yeah,
good as
but
he was when he
well,
was on the
he
Giants.
got his chip. He could do whatever he wants at this point. But I just think for Miami, this means a lot for Miami because Miami is stacked right now, and I got them
Yeah, I'm about to say
winning.
Yeah,
they got a good
exactly.
squad already.
And
Though
he might
they
wake
already got
up
a
a
good
little
squad.
bit. He is in Miami. He about to be
I think barring a
he about
Tua,
to be tweaked.
barring a Tua injury, I think Miami is one of the top three favorites for next year. They're stacked on offense. They got a great defense. They just drafted some more defensive players. They got Odell in free agency to add to their offense that's already crazy. I think Miami got a great squad going into this next season.
Yeah, a good enough team to at least make it in the last four or something.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I agree with that.
I need energy. I need this is gonna be cut
My
off.
bad.
But yeah, I need to wake the fuck up. And where's Jay at? Jay, stop
Y'all
driving
talking?
around
You
Orlando.
just said I don't,
Stop
nigga.
driving
Y'all talking
around
about shit that I don't
Orlando.
have no idea about.
Stop driving around
Okay,
Orlando.
I need energy. I need to get
Nah,
closer
but
to y'all
What you
mics.
want me to say? Bullshit I
We gonna
don't
come.
know about, nigga.
No,
I
no,
told you
no.
I
It's
don't.
but
cool. It's cool. But I just want to make sure you
this
stick
ain't
with.
his segment.
He
I'm
said,
here.
nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Nah, but at the end of the day, I feel like yeah, they gonna be
You could throw an it's
down to the
valid
last
in
four down to the last four.
there.
This nigga stupid. The last four teams probably this year. They was good last year. I think they lost. The way they lost in the playoffs is because they had to play in that snow. They wasn't conditioned for that shit. I think it would have been a better fight
Word, word.
if they would have played in Miami with the
Yeah.
Chiefs. They might have even could have beat them. Like, but they ain't have a shot with that snow the way it was. I knew it. I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work for them.
Um, I got I got one last thing here. One last topic before we go.
Hold on. KT,
Yeah.
has Otani got locked up yet?
Who?
Otani?
Oh, he being funny.
Yeah,
Not yet.
motherfucker. I told you that nigga
He
not gonna
being
get
funny.
locked up.
He being
Nah.
funny.
Where's his man though?
He being funny.
Nowhere to be found, nigga.
Where
Where's
the
his
fall
man?
guy at?
Where's his man?
Fuck that nigga. It don't matter about him. Otani is what matters.
Yeah, yeah, funny as
Yeah.
hell.
The fall guy took it. Took the charge for him. What do you want me? What do you want me to say? Yeah, I got a clip here. Chris Brown. He did an interview, and he told a story. He didn't want to say any names, but he told a story. It's a little long, about 2-3 minutes, but we could cut it off short. But I just wanted to ask y'all, who do you think he's talking about in this? Me personally.
All right, cool. Well, I ain't saying no names. Yeah, come on. But so there was this artist. Yeah. And this artist wanted to go out to the club with us. So huge artist. So I'm like, all right, cool. Meet me at my crib. We gonna go to the club. It's nigga night. It's turn up night. It's gonna be another artist in there performing. And that artist song was the #1 song in the country. I'm talking about going crazy. Yeah. We get in the club. I make sure we got the whole section full of women. So the person in there, he looking around. The song come on. The other artist is on stage. Start singing a song. The whole building erupts. I'm talking about it erupts. Like everybody, girls in our section, they going crazy. I look over to this person. You ain't feeling it. Yeah. I'm talking about not a smirk, not a head nod, nothing. I turn back to look at the artist. But the next time I turn back to look at the person in my section, they gone. I don't see them. I'm like, what this nigga done went? I look up. The nigga is on the DJ booth, right next to the artist that's doing the song. And he just like this. The nigga, when the song goes off, the nigga takes the mic. Takes the mic. So I'm thinking this artist is about to do some songs. I'm like, okay. Yeah. He got the itch. Like, man, some artists can't take it, they self-centered though. They gotta get some of that. They got main character syndrome. Like, I'm not one of those. I know how to be like, oh, this lit here. Yeah. But I can read it all over this person's face. Get the mic. I'm thinking he about to do his songs or do some shit. I'm like, oh, this shit. Crazy. About to go crazy, nigga. Yeah. The nigga goes on a 45-minute rant. I'm talking about talking. I'm talking about saying all of everything that about nothing. It's like it's so like disappointing. Like when I was in there, I started looking around, and then from the club being everybody turning up, maybe we holler at some girls, what's up? It went from that to looking like the waiting room in hell. That's what I felt like it was. Like, like everybody turned into psychopath people. And he was not saying, you know what I'm saying? The topic of what his rant was about was like, what the fuck? Put the music back on. Like, that's.
Now, who do you think he was talking about?
Yeah, who the fuck is he talking about?
Yo,
Yeah,
facts. That's a wild ass story.
that is a wild story.
There's a
Yo,
little more. I want to keep playing this, but I
he
want to
said he
ask
went
y'all
on a rant though,
for
like, and then
45
stuff.
minutes about nothing.
How what? Oh
This
my
sounds
god,
crazy.
yeah.
Is it
I
Kanye?
don't know. Kanye maybe.
It's a 1,000% Kanye.
Golly.
Yeah, that's what I said. Kanye maybe.
I can't think of anybody else that would do that but him.
Yo, that's great. And don't do a song to start ranting. He said,
Look.
That's how I felt. Yeah. So in that club, there's a secret area. There's like a resting area you can go down at the club. So I told one of the homies, I don't want to sit up here and hear this shit all night. So I'm going downstairs. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna go smoke this blunt downstairs. Whatever we doing, boom, boom. And this nigga gonna stop talking sooner or later. So I'm gonna go back up there afterwards. Yeah. I'm down that motherfucker for about 20 to 30 minutes, and all you still hear is over this last speaker. It took over the club. This is how it ended for me, anyway. So I get up back into the section. Half of the girls is gone. Most of the fine girl, they gone. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? The last thing I hear, such and such ain't stick they finger in my booty. I don't even play that way.
what the fuck?
That's
What did he just say,
hilarious.
yo? Somebody said that out the blue? Like, what happened?
The person that was on stage says that.
Word? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and all I could think about was when Amber Rose said that shit about Kanye back in 2016 or whenever that was.
Yeah, right. That's crazy,
Nah,
yo.
niggas is crazy.
Yeah, they sticking their finger in my booty. That's the last thing I heard.
I said, yeah, I'm out this motherfucker. Look, and I looked to our mutual friend that was there. I said, you gotta be a nigga and stop letting this nigga be like this. Your ass need to be able to tell your friends, stop being a yes man. You need to be like, look, nigga, this ain't it. You don't say this type of shit. And I left the club. I ain't answer no phone calls.
That's crazy.
That's
Right,
hilarious.
you do need niggas like that. Like, nigga, you wildin'. Nah, nigga.
That was
Let
$1,000% Kanye
all these yes men just let niggas do whatever. He said, I looked at our mutual friend. That's like,
Oh shit, yo.
that's crazy. Yeah, he took
Kanye
that
that
as a
made the
song.
whole scared the hoes away and then told J. Cole
Right.
he the one doing it.
That's
Nigga, yeah,
crazy.
right. He
The
told
irony
J.
in it.
Cole. He said, told J. Cole he the one doing it. Yo, you stupid.
Oh man.
That's
That was
crazy.
fucking hilarious. When I watched that shit I played that
Especially when he's
like
saying
for
it was just lit. Everybody was jumping up and down and happy and fucking
yeah, they got
jamming and
holes
shit.
around and shit. It's Chris
And,
Brown.
and then all of a sudden, this nigga start preaching and everybody leave. Like, they just killed the whole mode, nigga. That shit went to cricket. You could hear a pin drop in that motherfucker.
Yo,
Like, niggas too drunk for this shit. Like,
going
nigga,
out with Kanye gotta be a fucking nightmare, yo.
yeah, he seemed like he's an instant mood killer. Like, nigga, nah, you ain't fucking up the vibe in here. He fuck
Oh
up the
Right, just
whole
kill the
vibe.
whole vibe right
He's
away.
a vibe killer.
Crazy.
Vibe killer Kanye.
shit. That shit reminds me of the Quavo situation at his concert. Y'all saw the empty concert.
That was
Yeah,
funny.
that's hilarious,
He took
bro.
a page out of 50 book. This nigga just did
That's
some petty shit.
funny, nigga.
Y'all think that shit was real?
It makes
I
sense.
don't know, yo. It's been done before, but I don't know, yo.
He got the bread to do that. You feel me?
When 50 did it, it was hilarious.
That
Nah,
shit was
yeah.
hilarious. That was because
Who
it
he
was
did it to
unheard.
again?
It was unheard of before.
Ja
Ja
Rule.
Rule. It was
Yeah, that's
unheard of before.
crazy.
You're walking out expecting a sold out crowd.
And it ain't nobody in there.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious when
That's
that
the
shit came. That shit
craziest
had me
shit in the
dying.
world.
That's top tier petty right there.
It
It
is,
is.
yo.
I don't know if
Such an
this is true though.
influence.
I don't know if Chris would have done that, but if he did, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't know if Chris is petty like that, but if he did, that's crazy, right? It could have been done.
That plane's about to hit you.
Not me. Oh God.
That's definitely a.
Nah, that's why I've been quiet most of this shit, most of this pod. There's so many planes that pass by here.
What you at an airport?
So
Right.
might as well say it. I mean, I am close to. Oh, it's funny you say that because I am pretty close to like where most planes land actually. So like a bay.
But yeah, that basically concludes the whole podcast. There ain't much left to discuss this week. I mean, I kind of wanted to come
Right.
in and say and give us a round of applause because we made it to 10 episodes without being canceled.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, we funny as hell.
Yeah, I just wanted a brief discussion about what everybody feels about podcasting now that we're 10 weeks in without
Word.
counting the unreleased ones.
Nah, we be having fun with this shit, bro. That's the best part about it. It's about having fun, and all the other shit just comes with it.
What are we looking to
Right.
improve going
Right.
forward?
Of
Do
course,
any
like like I said, we have fun doing this shit. And another thing is like we over here laughing, chatting. You feel me? That's good for the mind. And we're doing it we're doing it live type shit. So yeah, we just find our flaws, we get better at it, and who knows? You feel me?
Yeah,
Right.
um, yeah, I agree. I mean, it is a bit therapeutic.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
didn't
saying, man.
coming into podcasting. There wasn't really a goal to get numbers or anything, but I did take a look at. I usually don't look at the views, but when I do stumble upon them, I'm actually surprised to see how many we have
Uh,
Right.
this
Right.
this early on.
for somebody who just started.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh.
same. Not gonna lie.
But
Yeah.
we growing. We learning
It's
as we
been a
go
while since I
along. You know
checked
what
it
I'm
out, but
Yeah. I want to say thank you to anybody who's been rocking with us.
saying? Right. And support them. Definitely appreciate y'all.
facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Nah,
Once
Yeah.
again, we do it for fun because we like, we talk about this behind closed doors already. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So why not just pot it and whatever else comes with it, and we just having fun with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We do a lot behind the scenes to be able to produce a good show.
Right.
Um, and we're constantly looking for ways to improve. We're all listening back, trying to find our own flaws. We talk about these things. We even had a little bit of a discussion about this pre-pod. Jay wasn't there because
Right. Right.
fashionably late on brand. But
Mhm. Dominicans is always late.
yeah,
Right.
unless they got a flight.
That's a fact.
Unless they gotta feel like it's in the early.
That's
But
a fact.
yeah, it's been great potting with you guys. I think y'all came in episode 4, really turned up the energy here, really made it even more exciting. The arguing, the jokes,
Right.
everything's great. Everything, I love everything. I think we've been putting on a clinic, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
word.
fuck.
We've been having
word.
fun with it though. That's the best thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like everybody just feed off everybody. It's organic. You feel me?
Yeah. Anybody
Alright.
Yeah,
got a favorite episode?
I definitely gotta say this one. 'Cause I definitely gotta shout out a couple
I'm
people
not
that
sure.
been hitting me up about the past couple episodes we done made. Like because I did post it my shit, and a couple people hit me up, and they've been telling me like, yo, I be watching this shit, I be hearing this shit. So I'm like, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's
That's
mad
good.
love. So
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
consistency is love. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
Appreciate
mad love.
appreciate
So
all of y'all.
Word,
yeah,
appreciate everybody
Alright.
Appreciate all of
checked it out. We haven't done too much promo. I mean, the Instagram page, the admin has been trying hard to put up reels and everything so that everybody could laugh and catch a couple clips, even if you don't watch the whole pod.
Right,
Um,
right.
but yeah, I did see a couple people we
You
know.
said favorite episode.
Yeah, yeah. I did see a couple people in
I
there
like 7. Yeah,
following the Instagram page. I want to say that we have a TikTok page, we have a Twitter page, we have a YouTube page, all under the same ad names. Um, but yeah, we appreciate all of you for tuning in. We're looking for ways
right.
to improve. Eventually, be
Suggestions.
we will be on video eventually.
Right,
Um, as for now, we're getting the dynamics down, and I think you guys have been great. This dynamic has been phenomenal. I think for upstarting podcast, we've
right.
been we've been entertaining enough to have a fluid conversation all the way through, and we're just constantly improving, man. So salute to everybody that's been supporting this. And yeah, I wanted to
Facts.
ask everybody who if y'all have any favorite episodes that y'all want to talk about.
I
I ain't
think I
gonna lie,
like
my favorite one is full, man.
Four.
Yeah.
That is the first podcast that
that
Derek
we came on. Yeah,
made an
yeah, that we
yeah.
That
came
shit
on.
was
That was
lit.
the first one I took Jay to court.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga, he trying to put dirt on my name. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
that,
out of
Yeah,
here.
on the,
hey,
on
the
the
judge.
main, that's the one that got the most views, I think, too.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
because everybody likes conflict.
Yeah, because it was the
Right.
trial of the century.
Nigga Jay tight.
Nah, it's a fact. It's a fact. But
Hey, that
that
was like
Josh
the that
Snitcher
was
shit
like
was
the
not a fact.
that was the trial of the century. It was broadcasted through everybody's airwaves. I mean, you became a convicted felon that day.
Niggas would kill. Niggas would fucking kill to catch me
Right.
lacking with some bullshit like that. Hell nah, I can never have that name.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
how does it feel to be a convicted felon though?
Nah, bro, I'm not, nigga. Chill out.
Yo, I did. Yeah.
The judge found you guilty.
Crazy.
Nah, I'm not guilty, bro.
You're still maintaining your
Yeah.
innocence.
I'm
Yeah. Funny.
definitely not no Josh Snitcher. Now, yo, wherever you at, nigga, you pulling up, bro. We having a conversation.
Yeah.
There go another bleep.
Right.
What are y'all, Jay and Derek? What y'all have
I
any
think I
favorite
like. I think I
episodes?
like 6 and 7. Yeah.
6 and
Yeah.
7.
We
What's
had
the
fun on
reason and what was the topic?
Gotta see. Hold on. Let me go through this shit.
6 and 7. We was talking about um the OJ shit and all of that. That was what the cover was, I
Oh yeah,
believe.
six
Oh
six.
yeah,
Y'all went great.
that was
I was about to
wild.
say we was
Nah, that
wilding.
Yeah.
was that
We
had to
was
be my favorite
wilding.
one because it was funny as
we
hell,
was
bro.
Y'all were
wilding
on
on
some
that.
super freaky
This
shit in that
nigga Derek said, and when he's coming hard. Nigga said that shit, man.
Yeah,
Yo, that
episode
shit was
6. Y'all
funny
went
as
great.
hell. That was funny. Yeah,
Nah,
I
that
about
was
to say.
funny, bro. I gotta agree.
Kev chopped that shit up and put it on. I said, this
That
nigga.
shit was
Yeah,
mad funny.
and 7. Hold on, we gotta
7
have
was
a
good
conversation
too.
now. Yeah, 7's
7.
one of your favorites.
Yeah, we was talking about the battle, I
The
believe.
episode
Is
that
that
they
the shit?
kicked my fucking back in. That's your favorite.
Is that
Hey,
is that?
yo.
That was a good one. Hey yo, pause too, cause I ain't do that.
Hey yo, yeah, we was wilding. It was funny, yo. He said when they kicked my
Nah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
that's what he said. Kev like that's my worst
If anything, we
episode. I
were
hate that.
defending
yeah. I
ourselves,
hate
cause
that.
you was already starting your own shit, your own little coalition, talking about Dominican, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Making
Yeah,
your
that
own little
Dominican coalition that
titles.
y'all got.
Yeah,
Shut
I'll
your
break
we
that shit up.
good.
break that shit.
Nigga said, now we good.
And all
Episode
that.
7, y'all kick my fucking back in, and L doesn't show up for the next pod. That shit look bad.
Oh, that shit was probably hilarious. And my fault
That
for
shit look
missing out,
bad.
y'all. I was out with the family and shit. My nephew, my niece, older
Oh,
sister.
Yeah.
My fault.
Don't
family
I
don't
come
think I
first.
think episode 8 was short.
don't
That was
cause that amount of controversy and not show up for the next pod. Don't do that shit
Nah, that
again.
was
yeah,
Nah,
right.
purposely.
family
You
always
see
gotta
how I
come
planned
first, bro,
that?
no matter what.
Say nah, I
That
did
shit
that
look
on
like
purpose. Say
that shit
nah.
look like I did some foul shit behind the
Bro,
scenes.
like that nigga quit. That nigga left. He ain't come back. That nigga ain't come back the next
Nah,
day.
but he do be chatting though. This thing that gotta be discussed after
Um,
this.
I
Yeah,
like I love episode 4 and 6. Like y'all said that those two were super entertaining. They were hilarious. I think episode 4 was it was concise and it was very entertaining. It was the first time y'all showed up on the pod. I
right.
do hold that episode high, and it's no wonder why it does have most views. It has
Yeah, it's
almost double.
like our debut and shit.
Yeah, it has almost double everything else does. But yeah, episode 2 also. I remember episode
Okay.
2 with Jay, where it was just me and Jay on there, and that was the week that Meek and Puff rumor came up.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
heard y'all shit. Y'all did great on that shit, by
Nah,
the
but
way.
that last
Yeah.
video that I
I
sent to the
forgot to
chat
tell
about
y'all.
me, that shit was crazy. I never heard that one before.
Yeah, but episode 2 was hilarious.
Yeah,
That
actually, I
was
forgot to tell y'all that, by the way. Kudos to y'all for that. I was hearing it finally, and I was
What?
like, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we
What?
started. We went crazy.
yeah.
And it was only y'all two, so that must have been hard.
Who do you think requires the most edits on this pod? That's
Um,
the question I posed.
Man, that's a
Probably
great
me.
question. Oh, he took the
I
blame
know that.
for it, too. That's funny, yeah.
You
I know
talking
the
about
answer.
me,
Oh,
right?
Jay said probably me.
I think it's a competitive fight between Derek and Jay. I'll be
Mmm.
head.
Damn,
Oh, shit.
bro.
There you go.
I think Derek has improved from the start, but Jay and
I be
Derek,
doing.
a couple of these, and it's funny because it looks like they're always on the same type of time. Because every time that one of them goes left and requires 100 bleeps, the other one does the same thing.
That's the same thing. Yo, man.
My brother over
I
here chatting.
I knew that might happen. You know, my mouth is kind of reckless, yo.
Nah, I do be saying some wild shit
I be
sometimes.
trying to keep it, because I'd be like, yeah, I'm being
PG
filmed, but
13.
but I'm like, part of what make I don't know the shit dope is just because we being real, so it's just like it's gonna come
Yeah.
off like that, like so, like I said, sometimes Kev got to work a little harder. My bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Like Cat Williams
if it
said, if I
ain't real,
call
it ain't great. If it
It
ain't
is
if I
great,
real,
call
it
bro.
ain't
Alright,
you a
real.
y'all. Alright. You see, this is why he got to do most of the editing, because y'all be rambling. You're welcome, Kev. Goddamn. I'm playing with y'all.
Yeah,
like this nigga Cat Williams be saying, I only call you bitches a bitch because I don't know your name.
I'm dead.
because I don't know your name. Terrible.
Yeah, well, we made it. We made it to 10 episodes. Um,
Word, pat
I th-
ourselves on the
I
back.
think that's a milestone. Yeah, I think that's a milestone. We didn't get taken down.
Consistency. Yeah, consistency, man. And we show up every week. Shit,
UMG,
shit, twice
UM,
this week.
UMG tried to block me on a few of them episodes. We had to work around that. That's fine. We had to work. We got through the bleeps. We stayed consistent. We still here, and we're still gonna continue to be here and make it to episode 100. Hopefully.
Right, right. For
Sheesh.
real. Lord willing. As long
Yeah.
as we got
Yes,
shit to
sir.
talk
I'll
about,
be the
we'll be
wild
here.
milestone.
As long as it's
Yeah.
something to talk about, we'll be here.
Funny
So,
shit.
that's
Well,
it.
all right. That concludes Wolves Den episode 10.
Amen.
Everybody enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Stay blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise, my brothers.
Y'all
Okay.
too.
Yep.
Be
You know what I mean?
safe.
Yes, sir. Be safe. See everybody next week. You know what I mean?
Blessings.
Likewise.
You're gonna have a wolf at the end. Oh, that'll be
That's a
It's
wrap.
time for that wolf,
It's a
nigga.
wrap.
Yeah, we already hollering out here. We hungry.
It's time
It's
for
a
the wolf,
wrap.
boy.